Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us. And we're so thrilled about this show tonight. We have been waiting for a long time for this lineup. We have an incredible Wednesday night. We call it What's New Wednesday. And tonight, no exception, living up to its moniker because we have such incredible pieces, a lot of brand new, but also we do have a few returning classics as well that I know you're going to like if you don't already own, or maybe you do and you want to stack them together. We've got two different options in diamond bands that we will bring back. One is a 7-row style or 7-stone style. The other is a 3-row style with a lot of great gems. But how about this for brand new? Our blue wing block D. I know we know it. I know we love it, but we don't see many variations that actually incorporate pink diamonds with it. We're going to have one with pink diamonds tonight. And speaking of pink diamonds, I've got a great pink diamond. I know the most recent version I had was a really good one. It was exciting because it was a pink diamond that was about a 20-pointer. It was a cushion cut. Today, we actually bring you pretty similar in size. It's a 16-pointer, which is still amazing when you consider pink diamonds and where they should be and how few we get of this kind of size. But we have a gorgeous pink. It's actually one of our prettiest mountings I think we do, with a lot of pink diamonds around it as well. So you're not just getting your center stone. So pink diamond lovers, you know how really scarce they're getting. I got to tell you, everybody, it's a who's who. In between Los Angeles and Las Vegas right now, it's a who's who of the jewelry community. I'm talking about worldwide, because obviously that JCK show kicks off in just hours. So it really has been a time for us in the business and the industry to catch up with some of our cohorts, but also really catch up on where prices are at and what we're going to be seeing and not seeing at the big wholesale jewelry show coming up over the next couple of days. And let me tell you, pink diamonds are the one that everybody wants that nobody can get. So we're very excited to have one for you guys. So again, don't even need to leave your house, don't need to get on a flight, don't need to deal with an airport, or worse yet, the roads. We were all talking here. The roads are bad enough, so I don't think we need to be in an airport. So we just bring the great jewelry to you. So that's a lot of fun. And we've got a gorgeous merengue as well, that actually a merengue that we're going to incorporate an unusual diamond with as well. And then how about this? We've got an emerald cut blue wing black D. So it's not just about the blue wing I'm going to have with the pink diamonds, but we have a blue wing. It is an emerald cut. You know how I'm crazy about emerald cuts. Well, this is the 9-carat pluser, and it is done with a ton of diamond weight. I don't know about you guys, but when you see this, even from a distance away, it tends to look a little bit more like maybe it's a 12 or a 13 carat instead of a 9 carat. So we're really excited about that one. That's coming your way. And if you thought you missed the boat on the emerald cuts, not quite yet, okay? It's basically, it's last call on those emerald cuts. And we also have a couple of wheels. We're going to bring you some fun summertime jewelry. At least I look at this opal necklace like a great summertime piece. Of course, we all celebrated the unofficial kickoff to summer just a few days ago. Well, we're going to get you some great affordable jewelry that's perfect for casual, daily, even, may I say, even beach wear, right? So that's going to be coming up, as well as a lot more. Your requests are welcome. Hey, listen, no final sale. So if you've been waiting to shop on something that you love or something you're thinking about and you're just, again, maybe not super familiar with us yet, you just want to make sure you have that safety net, it is back. So that's one of the many reasons to shop. But the other reason, and more importantly, is the value. And what we're going to do actually to start is something really important. We actually have, I've got 2 color chain sphenes. The first one is the big one, and there are 2 left only. You know how we can't keep these in stock. I've got the bigger stone coming up first. We're going to follow that with the second largest stone. I will tell you, if you want to get over a carat, this is the only way to go about it. And I know how many times I can speak for just, again, personal requests I get. A lot of people looking for the bigger color chain sphen, but of course, every time we've had them, they sell out, right? This is that top, best of the best quality. Let's take a look at this one. And it's a fabulous cut too, because it's the Asher cut that we love so much. So we're really excited about that one being here. And it's more than that, because it's also a 1 carat size, plus it's actually a little over, and then it's going to have that really beautiful diamond double halo. So how about item number 237, one of our newer of the sphenes here, that color change variety, which of course I don't even really care. I mean, that sounds weird, right? Because that's a big part of this stone. But I say that because it looks so good right here as it is. I don't even need to see it go red. That just makes it all the better and all the cooler of a stone. But it's our 106 Asher cut. It has dazzling dispersion, as this stone is known to do. But when you get this top quality material that we have that is new and exclusive to us, you see that top quality, and it's top dispersion. And we have seen sphenes before. Actually, I was the one to kick them off. about 6 years ago, had the worldwide premiere on this show, no less. And even with that, the quality that you see here was not available then. So this is that newer collection. Really excited to bring you kind of this updated best of the best and get ready for a great value. So we start with the large one, which is the Carat 06. My next one is going to be sized down a bit to about an 86 pointer, and it's also another Asher. So that's something to keep in mind. You got the Asher cut no matter which one you choose, but it's also going to be our 106 with 56 points in the diamonds. That's in the double halo. It's in the white gold now. Don't need to leave it that way if you don't want to. You can get a different gold color. We'll be happy to change it for you. Do all that customization as you need. But how about this? Major value, huge opportunity, one of the rarest stones. Don't wait to get on the phone lines. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is so specialty. I cannot get over this material. I mean, just to see a stone, let me straighten it out a bit for you. Look at that right there. Just a super stunner of a stone. You see the red flashes. Obviously, the body of the stone is a bright, gorgeous, kind of an emerald-like green, but you see the reds and the goldens and the yellows and the oranges. It's all the full spectrum of the rainbow, and that is happening in this green backdrop, but then, of course, it does change to a beautiful red. So super rare, phenomenal gem. We're so fortunate to have the few we do. And if you are ready for one that we just cannot keep in stock, and again, next size down is going to be under a carat, but with a little more diamond weight, very similar. Now, if you want diamonds to go down the shoulders, actually what I'll probably do, maybe we'll just bring up the second one. That way you'll choose which one is better for you, which one is your favorite design. The designs are very similar, so I think we'll just put them both up there. So that way you can decide, because there is a little bit of a price difference. As is always the case, the bigger the stone is going to be. That's the real important factor here. We love our diamonds, but the bigger stone is going to make a lot of difference as far as the price tag is accounted for. So this is going to be one option. Let me go ahead and show you the 86 pointer because it's pretty similar. It's still going to have a double halo. The difference here is the 86 pointer, being a little smaller stone, is also going to have a little extra diamond weight. Actually, there's a little over a 3/4 carat diamond weight, but also they're down the side. So you're getting a little bit extra. So see how that's just got the diamonds around it? This would be option number 2, and a slightly different size to the stone here. And let me zoom on back. And so if you like the left side, I feel like they're similar enough. We should just show them together. It's 9049. So this will be all the information you need. And also I think you can, get a nice perspective on what it looks like in white versus yellow, so that if you're having trouble deciding, and granted, we don't see a lot of this material, so it's helpful to see how the two look together there in their different gold colors. Well, you got it. So you've got the 86 pointer there on the left and 76 points in diamonds. So little smaller stone, little more diamond weight. Big part of that is the fact they go down the sides as well as that double halo. And now we just got to get you the value of a lifetime, and it's right here, right now, and that's how we do it. So either way, we're going to take them below that $39.99, so that's good news already. But hello, a better value coming your way. And let me try on the yellow gold for you as well. This is, again, the 86 pointer you have with a little bit more than 3/4 of a carat diamond weight at 76 points. Same kind of snap and dispersion is all there in that stone. And either way you want to go, when they're supposed to be $39.99, well, one's supposed to be $39.99, that's this one, and then the other one is actually supposed to be a bit more. It was actually over at $43.99. We're going to do a lot better than that for you on either. So instead, this one's going to be that bigger stone, so this one's going to be a little bit more, but instead of even $39 or $29 or even, hello, not even $2,500. This is so good. We're going to get it under $2,000 for that 106 right over here. That's going to be down to $1,999 only. And then if you want to go a little bit more affordable, the smaller stone would be the way to go. That is right here on your left. That will actually be, you know what, instead of $14.99, let's take it even further. This one's not even $19.99. We're supposed to just kind of leave them equal there because that's a little bit under a carat in the stone. Let's do this. We'll go even lower than $14 or $13.99. We'll make this one only $12.99. So $19.99 for the right side. Only $12.99 for the left over here. It gives you two great options as well, not just for the look and the slightly variations of the styles, but also for price range and budget. So we can hopefully help you out no matter what you're looking for or whatever the budget says. We can get you a color change bean. That's always the goal. This is one of those stones that you could look far and wide. Everywhere else that sells jewelry, you're not going to find a color change bean of anywhere else that I know of. So huge value and opportunity there. Stick around. We got a lot of affordable coming up. Do you want to get to that really fun, like summertime? It defines summer. And I don't know if jewelry really is seasonless, let's be real, but there's certain pieces that just kind of have a whole vibe about them. This next piece does just that. So I'm going to show you something we haven't seen in a while, and we don't really see anything quite like it very often. But those are our two color change beans, and we go from one phenomenon to another. So remember, if you like the white gold here, the larger of the center stones, that's going to be $19.99. Ask your operator for either the 106 or you can say, give me item number 237. That's right there. Then if you want the 86 pointer, that's going to be right over here. A little bit more diamond weight on that one, $12.99. As for item number 9049. So those are two great options in the color change scheme. Now I want to show you. We just showed you a great color change variety. Now I'm going to show you, well, look at this. Woo! Get out the sunglasses. I know it is, you can just feel those beach vacations coming. You can feel that just kind of that more casual air about summertime where maybe we're just, we've got a little bit more skin exposed and we're talking about something fun with some personality that's not overly dressy. But how about this for a statement piece? Item number is 1113324. This is wild, isn't it? How many times, and I know you're familiar with this stone, if you've watched our show or really anything in jewelry, you probably are familiar with the word opal and the gem opal, and we see a lot of different varieties here. We have the fire opal, which are those more orangey reds. We have the black opals, which are out of Australia, which have an opaque background to them naturally. Then we have crystal opal. However, I think we can all agree that most crystal opals do not look like this. Most crystal opals are completely, if anything, they're just milky white clear. This is different. This is a true, beautiful, almost like, I look at it this way, it's almost like a yellow diamond that has a lot of colors within it. That's what kind of strength this individual opal material that are really coordinated, I won't say matched because they're not exactly the same, but they're coordinated enough to build this entire beaded style necklace that you have, and it's 50 full carats minimum of faceted, still faceted. It's kind of like a rough facet. Instead of faceting this in a cabochon like they usually are, this actually has a facet pattern to each of these beads, if you will, that are going to be strung together to create this entire necklace that just gives you this wow. There's this beautiful, vibrant yellow tone to start. They have the reds and the greens, and what do you think? And it's not often that I'm up here saying, hey, you could wear this piece of jewelry out at the resort when it's beach day, and you're in a bathing suit. Or you're in just a sundress and you're going out for, you know, cocktails before the evening out begins, right? This is one of those that could go anywhere except maybe black tie. Although I think maybe you want to layer it up with other things and kind of create that individual look. I think whether it's for the younger gals, for some of the more mature ladies, I think it really is ageless, timeless, but boy, does it give you a lot of color. And so what we have are 50 carats minimum of opal. They're brought together with a 14 karat gold chain. You're going to have your choice of white gold or yellow gold on that clasp. When I say chain, it's a clasp. It's going to be your gold in the back. And then the rest is all strung. They use this jewelry grade nylon kind of threading that goes through all these stones. But again, they're all set side by side. So let's take a look at it because we're also going to make it really affordable. Love this for gifting. I think that would be an idea. And when you're saying, oh, I don't know about 50 carats in a necklace for a gift. Well, that is until you see this incredible value that we have put together for you on a Wednesday night. 16 inches in length. That's really the idea here. Is this is meant to be more of that kind of, again, casual layerable effect. So if you wear it a little closer to the neckline, if it's a choker length, that's cool. If you want to have something a little bit, you know, again, that ability to drape with it, you know, I'm just picturing a yellow diamond cross pendant, a little bit, a little lower than that, or, you know, maybe you've got your gold necklaces or your gold chains you love. This is it. But let me show you the clasp here and we'll show it against the hand. It's a really special kind of lobster claw. It's kind of a rounded lobster claw you have. What do you think of this? Still as gorgeous as ever. And different lights produce different colors. Now I think we're seeing a little less light, so a little more green body color to the stones. We're going to make this affordable, and look at that. No front, no back. It's the same no matter what. They're almost like an oval-shaped rounded bead, but it's got some faceting to it, so they themselves sparkle, as you see here. When you see the whole thing move, and it's got fluidity to the way they're strung together, there's that lobster claw I was telling you about, which is done in your choice of, yes, 14 karat yellow or white gold. And how about, I'll put this on the neckline, how about we just tell you what we can do to make this really affordable? And even if you were at, oh, I don't know, let's say, oh gosh, if you had 50 carats worth and they were, oh, I don't know, $100 a carat, well, suddenly it's $5,000. That's not what I'm talking about for affordable. We don't want to ask for $5,000. That's not giftable, I don't think. Maybe for one person, but not for everybody. Let's do this where you could get a couple. Get them for gift ideas for everybody. Bridesmaids and sisters and all the granddaughters and all the best friends circle who want to get together and, you know, go on the girls trip, whatever it is. What if it's not even $500? So that would mean, yeah, then we're talking a lot more affordable, like $10 a carat. I think we need to do even better than that. Let's take a look at it again up close, and we'll show you all this gorgeous detail. And just again, the fun of opals is the way they shine, they glow. These are just like neon highlighter opals. It's not even going to be, though, how about better than $500? That's what we like, right? I cannot believe that you get 50 carats of a natural phenomena gem. And we're talking about something that's, you know, at this point, it's $10 a carat. Just doesn't make any sense, does it? And there's a clasp there that I know it may not be a big piece of gold, but clasps right now, because of where gold's at, I was downtown just 2 days ago. And let me tell you something, gold findings like this by themselves, you can pay $100, $200. Keep in mind that's when you're buying a lot of volume and quantity. That's something where you're buying in bulk. Here it is for you, less than $500, less than $499, less than $400. This way you can get a couple of them. You can think about gifting. Try opals in this manner because we're not typically seeing crystal opals that have this kind of pop to them. And it's less than $400 for 50 carats of material. Let's make it just $399. And this is an entire, think of like the collar style we see in diamonds that so many of you tell me love the collars, but I don't know if that's going to be everyday wearable from my lifestyle. Here's that kind of concept, stones all the way around the neckline, but really, really, in a way, kind of casual. Don't let 50 carats get you in the mindset of, oh, I got to save that for a special occasion. That's a really, I just think it's kind of that fun, casual vibe. So $399 gets it to you. We can have a white or a yellow gold clasp, whatever you prefer there, but $399 makes it yours. So, and let me know what requests if you have any. I know we've been talking a lot about requests over the last few days, over the holiday weekend, but obviously we can still take them if you got them. If there's something you missed out on, we do have a 2-carat yellow diamond that is our lowest price ever. So I just want to point that out. If you've been waiting for a little bit more affordable way to get a 2-carat yellow diamond, we have the most affordable way by far. We'll give this 60 seconds, then we got to move. It's obviously very popular because there's just nothing else that we can really do or create for $399. And this is in a world of jewelry when there is a gold element to this, right? You may not have a big gold ring or a big gold necklace around it, but the beads are more valuable than gold would ever be. So the fact is, we got a little movement to our wheel here. I'm just trying to clean it up, and looks like we're not all nailed down here today, but there we go. $399. So coming up next, we'll get to an alexandrite that's affordable. We have a gorgeous amethyst, one of our largest actually that we've ever had. I do have one super cool ametrine that is also a fancy cut. And you know what else was the rage over the weekend? We had a lot of big pearl pieces go out the door. I had so many of you looking for this particular golden pearl. Well, I'm out of the golden pearls in the big sizes, but we do have something very, very special for you in a Tahitian, which is that equally as stunning and rare natural black pearl. So we'll show it in about 10 seconds here. Let me know if you'd like a necklace. Just a great, I think, nice little departure from what we typically have. Not necessarily as, you know, dressy or diamond intense. Obviously no diamonds in this piece, but a lot of opal that really looks good. And I just love this where it sits right at the base of the neckline. That's what is 16 inches on most of us. I say if you typically wear a little bit, if you are more comfortable with normally wearing a 17, well, this could be actually then a little bit higher as like a choker length, but it's not that heavy, oversized, uncomfortable piece to wear. It's really light as a feather. You guys know I'm very sensitive to necklaces. I don't wear them a lot because I don't like the feeling of a lot of weight around the neckline, but I'll tell you this one is very, very lightweight and comfortable, so don't let that get in the way. I want to show you this just gorgeous Tahitian pearl. This one I love because it's so designer, and it reminds me so much of the golden pearl that everyone was fighting for the other day. That again, this is a one only, but I've got a few of those ideas where it's got a little messy wheel here we're trying to clean up. I'm going to zoom back. Watch how the diamonds are different up top than they are on the other side. So it kind of looks like a diamond flame is created around this piece. But I want to mention really quickly that you're going to see a few items that, you know what, few items that didn't make it on the sale event. We just ran out of time. I mean, with the number of requests we had over the course of the sale event for those 3 days, we had a lot of pieces that actually, few pieces that never actually made their way to air. So this is one of them. And what I'll do is, so don't tell anybody we're doing this, but you know how we had an extra additional in light of the final sale and all the discounts? I'm not only going to give you the discount that it was slated to go over the holiday weekend, but we're going to actually go ahead and I'll build in the extra $100 off for you, okay, on these discounted pieces. So again, we don't need to publicize that, I mean, any more than I'm publicizing it right now on live national TV. But beyond that, I just want you to know that we're going to take that into account, okay? So we'll drop some prices. We'll do some. I've got just a few pieces that I really, really wanted to show you that I feel like need to be seen before we completely, you know, put them somewhere back in a vault. Or a lot of these pieces tomorrow morning headed to Vegas, right? Because they're going to be on exhibit as well, right? Some of our TVON jewelry is, don't you think that should be? I mean, we've got the best jewelry out there. So wouldn't it really make sense that if you've got a world's gathering of the very, very best in probably one of the most arguably glamorous cities in the world, when it's a showcase of the most glamorous jewelry, wouldn't you think that we should have some pieces like this on display from TVON or a parent company? So yes, a lot of these pieces are headed that way, but we want to give you one last chance before they do. So this is that Tahitian pearl. It is a 14 millimeter, just like our golden South Sea pearl was. Believe it or not, this entire ring is done in 18 karat gold. So there again, that heavy, heavy, heavy gold weight, but also that purity that is, 75% pure gold, so a real upgrade there. But you also do have, this is what I get crazy about, it's a 187 diamond weight. So that is baguettes and rounds. We put them all together, added them up. That's incredible. Take a look at this. It is just one only. I cannot say enough about it because the golden or the natural Tahitian pearl is also going to give you a lot of color. So sometimes they're more just kind of gray or kind of silvery or kind of just, again, like a dark charcoal color. This is where you get, you know, you can see it already, the greens, the purples, what we call the peacock tones. It looks like the iridescence of the inside of a peacock feather. And get ready, this value is incredible. What can I tell you? It's that, I'm not going to call it a leftover because it didn't even make it on air during that big sale event, but it's item number 0098. This starts with a 112, and it's an 18 karat white gold piece only, designer piece, so I can't change it, otherwise I would. 14 millimeter on that massive Tahitian, plus you have, and I'm going to try it on, 187 in rounds and baguettes. This is where I look at this as the top and this is the base. Wear it how you like on the hand here, obviously, but we're going to go ahead and try it on. This is so stunning. Really, look at those colors. Could it be any better to get that round, perfect, flawless? I mean, do you find a flaw in that pearl? You can't, right? Let's go to the hand here and show you what it looks like. This is so important. I mean, just a great look. And to get solid 18K, no less. How about that? Solid 18 karat gold through that ring that's that size. I mean, that's impressive right there. No doubt about it. And all we got to do right now is get it at home, and I know we can do that because we got a really special price tag for you, and it's better than even this, wow, $79.99 where it started, where it should be. Look at the sweep of the baguettes down the middle there. Round Brilliants are going to frame either side of all those channel set individual tapered baguettes so they can run seamlessly and make those curves. I mean, this is not just one straight line across the way. So that requires, instead of regular baguettes, that requires the tapered baguettes. So you get that beautiful little shift and that movement and that kind of turn and that wraparound design that it has here, then followed by the Round Brilliants around it. Got to make this easy for you right now. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Oh, this is good. $79.99, it's not. This is where, I mean, we said it all throughout the holiday weekend, and it was so true. Get on those phone lines early. It may be more true tonight than it was even over the weekend. It really is true, because this is the kind of value. Again, I'm honoring the price, discounting them further. And you know what? Before I just say $29.99, which is that discount plus your extra, you know, coupon built in, I'm going to go even lower than that by a mile, just so we can see some things out the door in this first hour and welcome you into Wednesday on this really spectacular, like, let's see what's new and give you the greatest values at the same time. Because we don't just have to wait around for it to be here a long time to discount it. We can discount that right here, right now. And I'm going to do an extra discount from $29.99 and blow it out. 18 karat gold just by itself would never be this price. And that is one of the most valuable pearls you could ever get your hands on here. And it's not even 29, it's not 25, it's not 24. This is going. And all that 18 karat gold, it is set in. Not bad, right? But it's only $1,999. And might I add, a piece that Tahitian pearls, I think, go with everything. We don't see a lot of, obviously, black diamonds, black onyx, but other than that, how do you get that spectator look in jewelry other than, how about an organic stone from a South Sea? Again, that means not cultured. That means, again, you've got that beautiful, rare, out of Mother Nature entirely, just really, truly unique 14 millimeter and all that 18 karat gold to go with it. And the huge diamond weight, which is almost 2 carats. So I don't know what you're paying for there, but not much, right? Not much, but for $19.99, it's all yours. So make sure, we'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to move. Lots to get to. If you have any requests or anything you want to just chime in, you want to tell us a little bit about what you might be looking for this week or on this Wednesday, it is a good time to get those requests in. We have a fabulous Padparacha. I know how many of you have missed out on Padparachas of late. We have a really good one, and it's a really cool roval. So we can see that. It's actually got a certain everything. So we'll show you, give you a little preview of that Padparacha. Look at that pretty color there. That pastel, it's more that pastel, which really to me tends to show off the Padparacha color a little bit better. For $19.99, you simply got to get that one. You have simply got to get it. Okay, coming up, we're on our way. Lots to do, very little time, because we're already almost halfway through the first hour. So we've got some big discounts coming up on wheels. I want to show you our big amethyst. And this one is major. So we're going to show you another ring that's got that big size to it. But here's what doesn't normally happen with amethyst. And this would be because, well, everywhere else, this is a more affordable stone, right? It's a stone we've heard of. It's a stone you can walk into any jewelry store and find and see and probably see a selection of. What we're going to show you here, and you know how we are sticklers for quality, quality first, then we find a way to bring you a value on the best quality. But if it's not the best quality anyways, we're not even going to deal with it, right? This is the very, very best amethyst out there, and so big. It's our largest we've brought. It's a 9 carat. I'll show you from a distance. This rivals that. Actually, I was looking earlier. This is a little bit bigger than even the 9 carat tanzanite. So if you want a big gem and you want to get all that color we love, that saturation level, we talk about this so much, the trichroism of tanzanite, which is really blue, purple, red in that order. This is really purple, blue, and red, right? It's a different play. It's a different ratio of those colors, but it's really still the same core 3 colors that you have. And it's the best out there. You can't get better than this. And what we're going to show you, though, is what we do. When you got a really good stone, it's deserving. So we gave it a lot of diamond weight. We didn't just say 20 points in diamonds or some accent stones. We're going over a carat of our spectacular VS diamonds around your amethyst, because why not? Who says amethyst has to be in sterling silver? Who says amethyst has to be with a light diamond weight, right? This is the best quality. It deserves a lot of diamonds. That's exactly what we gave it. So we're going to show it on the early side, and there's a good reason for that. And that is because we're about to have a little amethyst party here. A little purple quartz party, and take a look at this. It's nothing little about it, and do you see what I mean? There are the blues, and there are the reds. And it's like a hot pinky red. Yes, the core of it is purple, whereas with tanzanite, maybe it's giving you more of a blue vibe at first, right? I'll show you. This is more like the blue, like blue wing block D. And look at that fingerprint. Ooh, ooh. We don't need to see that. At least we got the amethyst all ready to go. But do you see how this is the same 3 colors, but this is more decidedly blue and the other's more purple. But they're still going to have those different. Did you get the pearl? Who got it? Fran? Thank you. Frank. Frank. Thank you, Frank. Enjoy it. I'm so glad you got that Tahitian pearl. That is a good one. And where was Frank calling from, by the way? Where? PA, Pennsylvania. You got it. All right, Frank, thank you so much. Let's talk amethyst here. It's item number 112-0512. And this has, well, look at that color. Look at that color. 9 carats. 9 carats of Brazilian amethyst that looks like this. Again, a stone looks even larger, and it's a carat 11 in the diamonds as well. And that's exciting because we know this mounting. This is actually probably looks familiar to you here, which is going to be that, it's a full carat plus, but it also has that signature style with the big pave on the side shoulders, that huge halo around it. And you have got a moment here to get in on something special. And I know what you're thinking. If you like the amethyst and the yellow gold, let's do it for you. If you want it in rose gold, I wouldn't advise towards it, but hey, you can do it if you want to. White or yellow are your best options. Let's make this easy. I'm a big fan of this stone. I wear one every single day because it's significant and meaningful, and that's the thing. It's a February birthstone. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to make this really, really interesting. I've got a $45.99 price tag on our bag. We can show it to you. That's what it's supposed to go for here tonight on the show. I'm going to try something a little different. And we're going to do something wild, and here we are halfway through the first hour almost. I'm going to just go ahead and start an auction. It's going to start at nothing. It's going to go up in $100 increments, and best part of all, there's no reserve. Now, keep in mind, it is literally supposed to be, this is not some just made up number. It is literally supposed to be $45.99 today, tonight on this show, right here live. Instead, I'm letting you pay whatever you want to pay. And let me tell you something, another trick is we don't have a lot of people here in the first hour of a Wednesday. I've been doing them for years and years and years and years and years. I do them every single week. We know what's up with Wednesdays. So this gives you the best possible chance to get a really, really, really special deal at the same time. And how do I prove that? We don't even have a bidder as of yet on the lines for this one. We're really, truly saying whatever you want to pay. What I'm saying is I want to hear the phones ring. And more importantly, we want to make sure it sells. And at $45.99, I think it's a 50-50 shot. It might not. I think when we're saying, hey, do you have $100 to put towards the ring? If you do, put it in and we might get it to you. That's a better value. So here we go. Are you ready to see it? We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started, and I hope we do. For me, it's a test of, do we have people with us? Are we broadcasting? All that kind of thing. So take a look at it, and we'll see what we can do here. And I'm going to try it on, and then we're going to show you the inside, which is all finished. And this is the top stone we have in inventory in amethyst. It is by far. So if you like this stone, or better yet, you probably have one. Do you have the open? We don't even need the clock. We have $100. Jason has our first bid. That's the inside all the way around. I'm going to show it to you on. Maybe you have one like I do. I've got more than one. Do you know that in the business for 21 years professionally, and yet I don't have an amethyst that is this color? I don't have one that's this quality. I have bought designer pieces that have cost a lot of money. We have $300 now. That's the thing. But I don't have one that is this quality. Most people do not. So maybe you want to upgrade. What's that? 600. We just kind of leapfrogged 4 and we went to 6 over here with Christine's bidder, looking for 7 or more. Come on in. We've only got 3 bidders. That's it. 3 bidders, 800 has been bid. Looking for 9 or 1,000. Power bids are welcome. You don't have to just go in $100 increments. When we get down to 1 bidder, we'll clock it. You know how this goes, right? 7, how much? Oh, we already have 8. So I'm looking for, how much? 900 over here. 900, looking for 1,000. Remember the mounting? Well, all by itself, I can tell you about the mounting. The mounting is, we have 1,000 now. Thank you, $1,000. Oh, she just beat you. Will, do you want to go 11 to put yourself in the lead there? Because Jess has $1,000 even. And here we go. We have 11 over here. Thank you, Jason. Jason's got 11. 1,200 over here to Christine. 1,200. Oh, I feel like a real life auctioneer. Put this on tape, Tony. I'm going to send it to Christie's. Put it on tape. Put on my demo reel. We have 13 now. 1,300. I might, right? Do you think there's an opening there? Sotheby's, Christie's, Bonhams? You think they need? Oh, what's happening? Wait a minute. Where'd everyone go? Jason's out. Christine's out. Will, what's going on? Thinking about it? 1 bidder in the lead at 13. Was it that lucky 13 that just allowed everyone else just boom, bowed out? Right there with that $1,300 bid that came in, I saw phone lines just go. So here we are. Oh, yeah. Now Will's out. He was the only one thinking about it. Boom. Dangerous. Somebody has to, next time I start this, who's going to be in charge of this? Next time I say the words 0 to start, somebody's got to stop me, okay? Because this is not doing me any favors. And it's doing you a lot of favors, but we still don't have a lot of people in. And that's probably because I'm doing it 30 minutes into the show here, when it takes usually an hour or an hour and a half for everyone to kind of gather here on a Wednesday, right? Because you forgot about me because we weren't here Tuesday, right? So you guys all forget about me. So here we go. 1,300, you know, out of sight, out of mind. You know what they say. So we have 14. We have 1 bidder that just came in at 14. Here's what I'm going to do. It looks like it's just between these 2. That doesn't mean you have to stay out. That doesn't mean if you don't have a phone in your hand, 2 minutes gives you a lot of time to make the phone call. So if you're seeing the value and then you're realizing, wait a minute, that's a $45.99 ring like tonight? Yes. Tonight, Lauren Blair is supposed to sell this ring, item number 512, for $4,599. Instead, I'm going to have to sell it at either 14 or something a little above that, it's looking like, because we are about to give it a final 2-minute clock. And your chance is to get it in the white or the yellow or the rose, whatever you want. You don't have to leave it in the white gold. I actually love an amethyst in yellow gold. I think it's a really rich combo. Anytime we see purples in yellow gold, you've started to really like the tanzanites in the yellow gold. So you can do that. Better yet, we'll do it. You just tell us what to do, and you don't pay anything extra for that. So here we go. It's going to be a final 2-minute clock, and then we're going to be on our way. Don't forget, you can come on in if you want to and be a part of this, even if you haven't bid as of yet. You don't need to be on the phone lines. That's why we give it 2 minutes. We give it 2 minutes for that purpose so that you know in 2 minutes we're going to wrap it up and we need you in at that point. So it's our last call. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 2-minute clock, and then when the clock hits 0, we sell it at the top bid wherever that is. And obviously that is going to be under our own cost, I think, unless we get some miraculous power bid out of nowhere. It looks like it's going to go dramatically under cost. So here we go, final call. Let's take a look at it again on the hand here, and we'll see what we've got. White, yellow rose in your size, finished on the inside completely with that under gallery. And here we are with now a final call. There are the blues. Look at that. See, now we really get to see that pear shape move. You get to see the light. What do you like? What do you have a question? Do you like it in white, yellow, or rose? What are we thinking? Because I'm feeling either the white gold if you want to show off the diamonds. If you really want the great combination, I think that richness that a yellow gold adds as the base to that really vibrant purple, I think that'd be amazing together. You know what, Tony? I'm going to have to just leave it here and then switch it around so we can point it the other direction, just because somebody's going to say, I would wear my pear shape pointing away from the hand. And you know what? That's actually a better angle to see the stone right there, so I'm glad we did. It's 14. We're looking for 15. We've got a final minute 10 left. And a carat 11 in those diamonds to go with it, which is awfully extraordinary when you talk about, oh, what diamonds and VS diamonds no less are going for. And when you have a lot of gold, as this ring certainly requires, got a lot of gold setting underneath that. And here we are. 14, looking for 15. Here's one more up close view at it. We'll see if there's anybody else who wants to come into play here. The clock is running, so in 47 seconds, we're all done, and we'll see where we end up. But that is a just truly extraordinary piece. And then, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is maybe the smartest plan tonight. I was going to try a couple other auctions. We've got that, don't forget, big pink diamond here tonight. Really good tanzanite with pink diamond. So it's kind of a pink diamond night. You'll see them assorted throughout. We've got your requests. I do have one final look at a yellow diamond. That's our last call on this particular style ever. That's kind of exciting. We'll show that next. But here we are, final 20 seconds. Let's see. And then don't forget, we still have a couple of those opal necklaces and our skeins, our 2 color change skeins we had at the top of the show. If you missed them, both still here. And there have not been any color change skeins in quite some time. So we're really excited to have those. Last time we debuted a couple, they were completely sold out with a long wait list forming. So if you needed one, we had them earlier here in the show tonight. Let me just see if Jess or Andy are thinking about this one. Do we have $1,500? Andy, are you verifying on this one? Nope. All right, 15, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's out of here. Let me show our last of the yellow diamond in this style. Take a look at this. Wow. Beautiful. It's perfect. It's the perfect yellow diamond piece in a bridge with all white diamonds and white gold around it. This is item number 4414, and this is last call on this style. Now I'm trying and hoping that we will get a few more yellow diamonds. We got a big trade show coming up tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, right? So we're always hoping. But most of that show, I will say, it's unlike Tucson that happens in February every year. Vegas has a lot of finished jewelry, so we don't get as many opportunities to buy, sell, trade loose gems. This would be the ideal. It's the #1 wish list item of us here, is that we would love to have a few more fancy colors of diamonds, right? Yellows, pinks, blues, fawns, whatever, right? We know we're not getting the fawns, but I'll take champagnes at this point. That's what we would love to have more of. They're out there. It's not like they're gone from the earth completely, but with the Argyle mine closing about 2 years ago, with everybody clamoring for them more than ever, the prices are excelling at a pace that, let's be honest, we can't keep up with it. And certainly with our values that you and me are so used to, I'm used to talking about them, you're used to purchasing them. Honestly, there is no duplicating the values that we have here on our diamonds. None. And that's where we are in a bit of a conundrum. So I'm going to advise that if you want a yellow diamond, a pink diamond, a blue diamond, anything in a natural color of diamond, shop what we have now. I said this to a customer a couple days ago. She was begging me on things she missed out on. She said, what are you going to do? How are you going to help me? Just make it. I hear you say, well, make it for you all the time. That's all true, but we have to have the stones first. And sometimes the stones are just not here. And so that's what I want to encourage. And I say all that because this is a classic style that we are bringing back. Now, this is 18 karat gold, no less. We have the 18 karat gold premium upgrade there. It's the bridge mounting, which is going to give you 99 points in white diamonds, but that's all surrounding your exact 1 karat natural VS cushion cut square. So all that said, this is going to be your last call on this one. Last chance opportunity. We only have this one. I wish we had others. I wish we had more, but that's where we're at now. It's not a possibility to duplicate and remake and create again and again and again. because even if we did, well, guess what? The price would be so, so different. So here's what I would recommend. It's got a $79.99 price. That's where it would be today. Well, we're going to go back to when it was created and give you that price from so many moons ago. And it's a $199 total weight. This will be as is in the white and the yellow gold, just like you see it there. And then all we need to do right now is give it the greatest value you've ever seen. And that's what it looks like directly up. And we've got a great request for star coming up next. So take a look at this, that beautiful, vibrant. And let me actually come in closer because we just had that huge amethyst. So this is going to be a little bit more, I would say, of a traditional size. Hi, Andy. Yeah. Oh, sure. We'll show it again all the different ways. Frank and Mary. So don't tell me Mary's going to be wearing this and not me. Mary had a little lamb is how the nursery rhyme goes. Well, in our case, Mary had a big pearl. And that's it real quick. I'll just show her. So Mary and Frank, take a look at your screen right now. Then I promise we'll go back to that yellow diamond. Better yet, if you want a big deal on a yellow diamond, you got to call me now to be ready. But Mary, Frank, take a look at your new ring. Here it is one more time. Let's go all the way around like we did. I love that it's so, the pearl is acting like a mirror, and pearls aren't mirrors, right? They aren't mirrors. But look at that. The pearl is reflecting the diamonds. And then I'll show it on. This is truly, Mary, it's one of the prettiest Tahitians I've seen on this show, and I've seen a lot of them. Been here 7 years. 5, 6 shows a week, you know. Seen a lot of pearls, seen a lot of good ones. That is one of the best we've had. So there it is on the hand again. Whew, Mary, enjoy it, wear it in good health. Enjoy that. And yeah, I probably don't even want to see that price again because that was too low. A lot of people tuning in right now are going, wait a minute, is that the price for that pearl ring? Yes, it is, but it's gone. So let's go back to the yellow diamond. And thank you again, Frank. Thank you again, Mary. Thanks for shopping with us tonight. Let's come back in on the yellow diamond, which is item number 4414. And it's going to be that 1 carat with the 99 points in the bridge. But I want you to see this stone. Not all yellow diamonds are equal. They're not all identical. They're not all the same. Look at this stone. And the color, that is premium, exactly what you want. Best of the best, perfect yellow, not too light, not too dark. Color right there. And it's our 1 carat VS stone. It's as it is. We only have this one. Wish we had others. Oh, I'm going to say that for a long time. I'll be saying that in December and in 2020. I'll be saying, oh, I wish we had more. Yeah, remember the days, right? See, remember the time we had yellow diamonds on a regular basis when we had them almost daily? That is just going to be such a thing of the past. And I want to blow this out. $79.99 is what it's supposed to be today. We're going to do a lot better for 1 caller. That is the caveat here. That is the key. Dial in early. We'll just blow it out. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this so super duper easy. And like I said, a lot of pieces, I'm just honoring sale prices for pieces we didn't get a chance to get to because of all those hours over the long weekend. Still didn't have enough time to show you everything. So here we go with a really, really stunning piece. And you know what? It's better than even $4,000. About as low as I can go on a 1 carat yellow from here on out. Best case scenario would be $4 grand, $39.99. And that's not bad because that's going to save you half. I like a good 50% off sale. But that usually happens on, I don't know, not jewelry, not fine jewelry. Jewelry prices are going one direction only, and that is straight up. Notice I said up, not like up, like that, like straight up. That's where they're going. So to be able to go backwards, lower, that's what we look for. That's what we're doing. It's not $39.99. It's not $29.99. Watch this. This price tag, unbelievable, and this is how we do it. It's not even $29. This is for 1 caller, and try it because you will be so happy with the color. I keep wanting to pop it up just so you can see that direct look at that stone and see what it's all about. Then I'm going to try it on. I know it's a tiny size right now, so guys, I got to be real with you. I'm not going to be able to fit a 5 on my ring finger that's that thick because that's our bridge. So that's quite a bit thicker than some, but that's what it looks like on the pinky. So just imagine it maybe over here or over here, wherever you want to wear it. But it's not even $29, $28, $27, $26, $25.99. It's as low as they go. And remember that special upgrade you get. We do a lot of yellow diamonds in bridge mountings historically. They're almost always in 14K. So it should tell you something right here, right now, that it's in the 18 karat gold, how special this stone is, how we upgraded that for that very reason. And you know what? I'm going to make it $2,499. 1 caller. That's it for that perfect color saturation. Any darker and it really then has too much brown. Any lighter and then it's more the canary yellows, which are fine, But then sometimes they end up looking like not so great white diamonds. We want our yellows to look like what they are. Really rare, beautifully unique, natural diamonds. This is gone. All right, Star, we've got your request here, and I'm so happy to be able to show this. So thank you for the request. 112, oh my, look at that. Now you're going to probably all say that 112-0213 is one of the prettiest, cleanest Paraibas you've ever seen. But can I tell you, it's more rare. I don't know if there's even a way to percentage-wise put this into full perspective, because we're dealing with a stone that is so rare, most people don't know it exists. Most people have never heard of it. Most people have never seen one. I've only had a select few here, and that is it. And this is top gem quality grandidierite. And is it ever grand? And look what it comes with, a full cert by the Tokyo Gemological Center. So you have everything you need to know. And now I've had a decent number of grandiderites here on the show. This is the only one that's certified. So that's very exciting. And why would this one, so why this stone? Well, you know the grandiderites are usually going to be those, I won't say teeny tiny because they're big. If it's a 10-pointer, it's big. If it's a 10-pointer, a 20-pointer, a 30-pointer, that's big. But you may not look at it that way. But remember, this is one of those stones that just doesn't grow naturally in larger crystal sizes. So when you get a 20-pointer, that's considered huge. When you get a 50-pointer, that's considered colossal. That is why this stone was shipped off to the Tokyo Gemological, did I say Tokyological? The Tokyo Gemological Center. I'm excited. This is really exciting to have a 90-point grandidierite. It's a newer find. When I say newer, this is the original source. The mine went dormant for years. It was basically, think of it like a hiatus. They actually had really a rediscovery, if you will. Got a little more material here just a few years back, and that's where this stone came from. And that's when it got to the center here to be fully certified for what it is, which is one of the cleaner, larger, and fancy cut grandiderites we've ever had and ever will have, because the days of getting grandidierite are now long behind us. So we're going to show you the cert. This is a one only. It's an I'm sorry. I haven't shown this in a long time, and I didn't look at the price tag until just now. I was fully expecting this to be over $12,000. Last time we saw it. It's going so low. I'm just going to say, Star, I know you requested it. You may think, oh, okay, I can just wait because it's my request. I got to tell you, this is going one way or the other. This will go. This is not a matter of who requested it. This is a matter of who's first on the phone lines. Let's take a look. I am blown away by this price tag that is upcoming here. I seriously don't get it. Take a look at the cert a little closer up here. I'll show you what this TGC cert looks like. Here's kind of your basics. Species, variety. There's the photograph, 90 pointer, 4.4 by 7.5. Octagonal step cut, that's another way to say emerald cut. Bluish green, that's important because most of the grandiderites are not. And look at that, no indication of thermal treatment on the other side. It's blank. They don't have anything. So that's a bifold cert, all laminated in that sleeve for you. And it's gonna be, wow, 51 points in that double halo in diamonds following the lines of the emerald cut stone. It is one only, and let's just send it out. $12,999 where it used to be. Well, I don't know if Star did some sweet talking in the request process or what happened, but this is ultimately too low because it's not even going to reflect the rarity of the stone. Oh gosh, tell me, Joyce, we have more of these. Like, I know we don't have another one, but like, do we have another like in a different size? Or because when we do this, we're gonna have a lot of people who want a grandidierite. And I know I don't have another certified 90 pointer, but we may need to bring out some others here because this is not even half this price at $6,500. It's not $6,000. What's going on? The bag says $59.99. There's the ring, there's the price. It's not. I'm going even lower than that. So again, magic happens when you make a request. So often when you make a request, we do everything in our power and sometimes go beyond our own power here to make sure that request can be like coming to fruition. What good is a request if you see the perfect piece and they're going, yeah, but I don't love the price. You're gonna love the price. I'm blown away by the price. It's not $59. It's not $49. This is the largest we have. It could not be cleaner. It could not have more glow. I'm gonna try it on for you, but it's not even $49 or $39.99, and this is the one with the cert. Most of them that we've had, they're popular, they're good looking, they're rare, but they don't come with a cert. So why not have the cert to go with it when you're especially not even paying a penny more and we're going down to a lower price than even, oh, and by the way, change the gold if you want to. You can change it. You can change it. So if you don't love the yellow gold, do you like it already? You know what? I know you've got it already there, Jason, but you know, they call me Lolo, right? Let's take a look, Tony. It's on the hand. I don't just stay at a price I know we can get. I know it's a good value. I'm going to give you my lowest. I want to save you every penny and every bit I can. And you know what? I'm going to take another $1,000 off and make it $29.99 instead. Now, if that dissuades you in any way, do you have it? Okay. I have to ask, Jason, you'd be amazed. Sometimes I bring pieces down and then people don't want them anymore because they think it's not that good. But it's that good. So congratulations. Here's Terry's request coming up next. They're diamond studs we just saw over the weekend, and they're actually going to be item number 1320. Oh, no, these are the bigger ones. Oh, good. Oh, good. I've shown those 50 pointers so often. I am ready to show you the 1 carats. Is that what Terry wanted? I like this because this is going to work for a few of you, I think. And with, you know, May wrapping up here and June on the way, it's gifting season. It's get together, commemorative season. We're gifting, we're talking graduations, we're talking about all that good stuff. Here is a great way to treat somebody else. Now, I know you can treat yourself. I know we all know how to do that, right? And if you don't, let me teach you. Let me teach you. Treat yourself. You have to. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. But this is a 1 carat total weight diamond stud. Means 50 points in each year. You can do your choice, by the way. Since this is an upgrade in the size, Jason, tell me that was a requester, by the way. Please tell me it was the requester. Was it the requester? Was it Star who got it, or was it somebody else? Was it? Star? It was not. Do you think we could trouble to look and see if we have any others, or do we have any other granditterites? We must. I'm hoping. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that maybe we have another one. Maybe. I hope. We're looking. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got 1 carat total weight. This is what else we're going to do. For the same price, you get to choose. Normally, to get a screw back, that's something we can do on just about any earring, but it's normally an extra charge. So if you insist on it, we can do it. There's about, what, a $300 extra price to that. Because obviously you're remaking the earring, you're adding that extra mechanism, it's a threaded backing, all that. It's a little more complex. On this stud, it's so important of a stud. We feel like we wanted to just offer screwbacks, but we don't. We offer post and butterflies. But we feel like so many of you, considering this is a bigger size and a little bit bigger investment, don't worry, it won't be that big of an investment because we got that great diamond value coming your way, but we decided, you know what, let's not charge you extra either or. Let's give you your option. If you want a regular, I say regular, post and butterfly backing, that is traditional, you can have it. If you want the threaded backing so that it's a little more secure, it's a little more work to put them on, but it's more secure when they are on. Only you know what's best, only you know what you prefer, but we don't want you to have to pay extra to have more security. Usually that was the way it was in the olden days. I've sold these many times over the years, and usually it was, well, pay extra. Then a lot of you would say, I don't want to pay extra, but then maybe the pushbacks are not as secure. So we want you to do whatever you're comfortable with, but I don't want there to be an extra charge for it. So we're giving you your choice of backing here, and it's the same price either way. You're also choosing white, yellow, or rose gold. Other than that, there's no choice to make. It's an earring. So you're gonna just, all you gotta do is have a piercing in your ear. And this one could be a style that could be, you could be comfortable wearing in a primary. Maybe you want to stack them up. You can do either or, but it's 1 full carat. They are VS diamonds, and we'll show them to you on as well so you can see how they look because they are incredible because you're getting, and also this is a little unusual. We're seeing them in the yellow when we normally see them in the white gold here to start, but it just goes to show you how beautiful that brilliance is, even no matter what. Obviously, we like our white gold as well. Some of you may just, if you want to get a rose gold, it's nice to offer it as an option. That's what they look like from a distance. I'm even going to do the ruler measurement. Why not? Show you exactly what that diameter on that stone looks like, which is 1/4 of an inch diameter in a single solitary stud. There's nothing around it. There's no halo, there's no bezel. So that's all diamond. And to get a diamond that's got a diameter of 1/4 of an inch, that's pretty good. Yes, go ahead, Will. The yellow diamond is, it's just a smaller size than what I wear on my ring finger. That's why I had it on my pinky. So yes, still true to size. I just couldn't fit a 5 onto my finger, okay? That's why I had it on. I know that's confusing to some because most every ring I'm swimming in, but sometimes they're sized a little differently. I can fit about a 5 3/4 on my finger, but not a 5. So that's why I had it on my pinky. But it is true to size, so get whatever size you normally would. I'm going to show you this earring stud really quickly here. Just, I don't have a backing in, obviously, but I wanted you to see the size regardless. So you can see what that looks like there from a distance away in a primary piercing. Obviously, I think with a size like this, you can see I've got plenty of options here, but you can probably start to imagine what that would look like somewhere else up the ear if you want to go second, third, fourth, fifth. It's up to you, okay? So let's go back to the wheel. What we're going to do is give you a great big value. And Terry wanted to see them, but that doesn't mean it's just for that requester. We are checking on any other grandiderites, by the way. So for anybody who, I know there were several of you that missed out on that last one, we will check on those and see what we've got for you, if anything at all. I'm still hopeful that we might have something else. Even if it's a little smaller, we might have something else for you. But the great news is this value has not, and I got to say, it's not changed in 7 years here at TVON. Can we just give a shout out because that's amazing. The smallest price I can find on an SI. SI is a step below a VS stone, by the way, and the very best price I can find you on an SI quality stone that's the same size is $6,500. By the way, it's the same type of big warehouse store where you would buy like, you know, an 80 count of paper towels. That kind of place. Like, that's the best value I historically have been able to find on 1 carat studs. So that's just something to keep in mind. Great value, but it's a lower quality and it's a bigger price than what I'm going to do because mine aren't 65 and they're not half of that, which are $3,250, and they're not even $2,500. So whether you're treating yourself, let's just face it, if you're going to live in a stud earring and you're going to wear them every day, as most people who own a stud will, then get the good stuff. Get the good ones. I know what you're saying. Usually we hold off from that because they're so pricey. We got to fit within the budget, right? We have other things to pay for besides great diamond studs. And that's what usually prevents us all from getting the top quality and that really good natural diamond. Don't wait though, because when you see a value like this, you get a chance to own the greatest quality and you're not compromising by paying more. You don't have to break the budget. We had 65 on an SI version elsewhere. It's a great value, best we can find. It's not going to be 65 or half that at $3,250. It's not even $3,000 or $2,000. This price has never changed in 7 years that I've stood right here. It's $1,999. Except we used to add an additional account for the screwbacks. Today we're not. Same price, no matter which backing you choose, no matter which one you genuinely prefer. We want you to get what you love. Let's take a look here right now and get them a great value. And yes, they're in white, yellow, or rose gold, and they're $19.99. Is this it? We've just got one. That's it. Entire inventory. I have good news and bad news. We have one grandidierite here. Jess, did you have someone who missed out on a grandidierite? It was. Okay, so where's Star? Did we hear from her? Oh, she also missed out? So these are only the people I know about. And Will, did you have someone miss out too, or you're smiling? You had Star? So John and Star, separate people, both missed out that I know about. We have one coming up next. I say that because I want you to come in now just to be ready in case you like it, okay? And we're going to show you a really good one. So that's going to be coming up. It's my last. We did find there's one more grandidierite. We're going to bring it on out. Terry, let me know what you think of these studs. Anybody else? You don't have to be the requester. Oh, is Terry getting a pair? Thank you. Wonderful. So glad to see it. So you can all get a pair if you'd like. Let's show the last of the grandiderites. I'm going to move these aside. Those are screwbacks, by the way, right now in the yellow gold. Let's take a look at this. This is my last, my final, and oh no, you know what, Joyce? It needs whatever's going on here. Yeah. Oh, see how they didn't complete this here with the yellow gold at the bottom. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's still worth taking a look at. I know they didn't, it looks like they didn't quite finish up everything they had to do here. So we can either scrap it, or since what we're going to do is, since it's our last one, if you missed it and you like the mounting, well, let's just look at the stone here, because obviously the mounting needs to be redone. So if you want all white, all yellow, or all rose, you can do it. If you want two-tone, let us know. But, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and show it real quick, give you a great value. It is a major piece. It's a 63-pointer this time around on the pear shape. It's item number 9602, and then it has more diamond weight than the last one. Obviously, it has more gold as well. That's going to be a total of 70 points in diamonds. and we're going to make it really affordable. So it doesn't look like it's been on the air before. I would like to just say I'm not going to show it because the mounting needs work, but honestly, you know this mounting. We have the mounting available in the white and the yellow completed, done, or you can just choose to make it one color of gold. So that's up to you, but it is a 63 pointer and it does have 70 points in diamonds, and it looks like this on the hand. It is the last. So I think what we're asking you to look at here is the stone and the style of the mounting, but just know we're going to remake the mounting in either two-tone or all white, all yellow, all rose. Totally up to you, but not $49.99 any longer because of what I just did. And what I just did was I priced one way too low. So if you like this one and you like the style it's in, well, we're going to make this one $29.99 as well. So little smaller stone, but it's got a lot more diamond weight and gold weight to it than the last ring did. So that'll also be $29.99. That's as low as I've ever seen any Grandidierite go. So just wanted to bring that out. I know we had a lot of people miss out on that first one, and here it is at $29.99. So great value there on a 63 pointer. Has that same beautiful blue-green color, has that great clarity to it as well, and that will be okay. We'll just leave that here. I think, yeah, I can't show pieces, but the second I take it down, you guys gripe, well, why didn't she give me a price? So there it is. I don't even want to ask you to think about it. Now I do. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Ownership just brought me one bigger stone. Okay. You know how I've been saying that Vegas, everyone leaves tomorrow for Vegas? This was headed to the show. Because I'll tell you, you can walk miles and miles and miles of hotel ballrooms, convention centers. I mean, it's a big draw, right? There are literally miles of jewelry to look at. I've been there. I can almost not handle it. I mean, it's a lot. It's pretty cool. I bet you if we took this piece there, it'd be the only Grandidierite in sight. Welcome to the show, top of the hour. Glad you're with us today. This is Wednesday night. I'm going to show you top of the hour in just a minute. I'm going to show this Grandidierite. Ownership just brought it out. We have a carat 09, certified by GIA. I've not had the opportunity for this one to come out to play because this is ownership's. This is not for sale. Well, we're going to sell it right now because we just had the 63 pointer. We already had the 90 pointer go. We're going to show you a GIA certified. This is an oval and it's got deep color. You know what it looks like? It looks like Brazilian Paraíba. So once again, I'll say to John and to Star, who are the two people that I know missed out on our previous Grandidierite, I'm going to ask you to call in on the phone lines. This is not inexpensive, okay? But it's also not supposed to be for sale. It's not supposed to have a price tag. It is supposed to be priceless. I mean, that's what it is, right? You can't find it anywhere else, so guess what? That's priceless. If it's not in a store, if it's not available for sale, how do you ever give it a price tag? We are going to, because you've all asked for it, and we've had so many people miss out. It's 112-0880. They just literally got a new item number on this within the last minutes. We've been talking about Grandidierite. So they've got a number on it, so we're ready to sell it. But I will tell you, I'm going to bring it down because it is supposed to be, it's $16,999. Just to try and make this fair, going over the 1 carat mark is crazy good. I'm going to show it to you. It's in the bridge mounting. It's in the white gold. This is a saturated stone. The last two have been gorgeous. This one's another step up in saturation. Let's take a look at this together and see what you think. And it looks even larger than a carat because it's the elongated oval. And we'll show it all to you. 880 is the number. 109 oval, 99 points in diamonds, got a GIA certificate. I cannot believe we are even showing this on TV right now, but we are. This is the inside of your GIA cert. It's in 2 thirds here, and they're east-west. So the bottom third is the photograph and your GIA seal and your QR code. And then the middle section is going to be the pertinent details. 1 loose stone, carat 09, 5.2 by 7.8. No comments. Well, I'll leave that to me. I'll have plenty to say. And this one's going to be your brilliant oval. And there you have it, Grandidierite. So this is it, guys. The GIA cert comes with it. $16,999 it's not going to be. We've got one only, obviously. It's got a nearly carat in diamonds to go around it in the bridge. And if you still want the pear shape, the 63-point pear shape is here. But we are going to blow this one out right now because I just think, yeah, and they're going to ask me why I did this because obviously this would get more money at the big JCK wholesale show in the next coming days. We're not going to get, now listen, it won't be an issue if it's not there to take. If we send it to one of you today, meaning if we get it to you and send it to you tomorrow, won't be a debate. we work for you guys. We could sell to the trade. We could be a wholesaler and do it better than anybody. But the ultimate deal is this. We come on TV almost every night and day to try and give, let's just say it, you don't have to be in the trade when you're shopping TVON. When you're part of our family, you don't need to be in the trade because normally you would have to be in the business, in the trade to ever get a deal anywhere, to get access to these stones we bring. We just felt like as a group of gemstone loving, jewelry loving folks, we wanted to do things differently. We didn't, set out to be a television retailer. That came from the passion to share rare collectibles that otherwise you would never have access to. Truly, you would never have access. Regular folks like you and me, okay? I'm your host here, but again, I wasn't in the jewelry business by trade. I got into this business by accident. This is not what I spent. Yeah, my family's not in this business. My family has nothing to do with gems and jewelry. I didn't grow up in this business. It's just, again, I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist trained. And you know what? This is something that I have a passion for that I got into accidentally. That now my passion is sharing that passion and the ability to give rarity and to bring rarity to everybody across the country and beyond that otherwise you and I would never have access to stones like this, right? That's a fact. So here's what we're going to do on this one to give you that access, and affordable access nonetheless. And here it is. Instead of $16,999 or $10,000 even, which is $7,000 right now saving, we're going to do better as I try it on. And that color is rich, saturated, rich, amazing. Still that Madagascar find here, just GIA certified by the best. And we're going to make it better than $99.99 or $88.88. This is your one only opportunity on this really rare over 1 carat. Yes, it is our final. Yes, it is our last. And we're going to bring it down to just $7,999. That shouldn't even be for sale. And now it's on sale. That's how we like to do it. And trust me when I tell you that the first thing I would do is run to my appraiser. Take that GIA cert in hand, run to your appraiser, and get that thing appraised. I don't know if your appraiser's ever going to have heard of it or seen it. Yes, do you have it? Just verify. I saw a hand go up in the air and then maybe not. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're verifying right now. It's first caller to say sold. Yes. That's what it says. Did you see that, Joyce, what it says? What are you playing referee? We got 3 people who want it. We got 3 people? You got it. Okay, Jason, don't be shy. Just say sold. Just say sold. Just say it. So that's what, right? Okay, so who got it, Jason? Oh, so we have backups. If anything happens, Jason, it looks like Will and Jess are behind you here, okay? Oh my goodness, Nikki in Florida. Thank you. All right, so, oh gosh, but that also wasn't one of our, look at that color. I can't stop looking at it. I'm just so thrilled we had it. Okay, next up, official top of the hour time. Thank you for bringing that out. Just a special message from me to ownership. Thanks for bringing that out. I look at it this way. One less thing. You can take another pair of shoes to Vegas. One less thing to pack. One less thing to take to the trade show. Because when I go to Vegas, I might go for like 28 hours. But Vegas, like, I'm going with like 4 suitcases. So, yeah, even if it's for work, you still got to, there's those evenings out, right? You got to go do it upright. So let's talk a little bit about top of the hour. Welcome to the show. We are talking about JCK kicks off tomorrow. So a lot of us are headed out. I'll be with you guys, of course, all weekend long. And I'll try to get out there for like a half a day, but with the schedule being the way it is, I'm going to try to get out there. But again, this is where I remind you that a lot of these pieces, like what we just saw, are actually pieces we're giving one last chance on the air here tonight before they make their way out to the trade show in which they are guaranteed to go. So that's just what we're mentioning that on a couple of these key important pieces. We just had the biggest grand data right, wasn't even planned for the show. We've got a few others today that are going to be that same kind of thing where we're going to discount them for you, our TVON family. We do have a great top of the hour for you. It's a pink diamond. I was mentioning this at the top of the show an hour ago. 912 is the item number. This is a pink diamond pear shape, but it also is just under. That 1/5 of a carat was the last time we saw one. It was a cushion cut. And it was like pink diamonds are. It was, that pastel pink. What I'm really, really excited about here is the color. That's number 1, right? Top priority always on anything in a colored gem or a color of diamond. Number 1, before anything else you consider, it's the color. That's the most important. So let's take a look at what we have here. You know what, I'm going to flip it around here because it might not sit evenly if we don't. There it is. This is a very important, keeping in mind that pink diamonds don't get hot pink, right? They're not that naturally, they don't get that hot, vibrant pink. This is that beautiful center stone that is a 16-pointer, and we know the drill with these, anything in colors of diamonds. We just talked about it with the yellow earlier. Not going to see them going forward. So this is a huge important time here to get it. 112-0912 is our 16-point center pair. 48 points, though, of additional pink diamonds around it. That would be your first halo and your third halo. In the middle of that, 26 points in white diamonds as well. So all that's happening. And one very, very, very special piece is on the way. And just FYI, we still have the 63-point grandidiorite, but, you know, I get it. You're probably going to pass on that one because that mounting wasn't looking its best. But, again, it's still here if you want it because I know we still have people missing out. Here we go with our pink diamond, 74 points total weight on the sides. Then you have the center stone, which total together 90 points. Yes, Jess? Oh. Oh. And what was the last part? Oh, that was sweet. Thank you, Star. Well, thank you very much. You know what, Star, I think what I'll do is the next time we have one too, and I'm hoping there will be a next time, we can always, I'll give you a heads up too so that you don't miss out. So thank you for the request and for giving me the opportunity to show them tonight. Thank you for your kind compliment. And also let me go ahead and I'll make sure that I let you know next time we have one because you just never know what new might come in. So we'll make it worth the wait. But here we go with the pink diamond with 90 points total weight. Isn't that just a glamorous, elegant, feminine kind of lacy look to this ring? There's even a little bit of separation between your different halos here. So you've got a little bit of separation, which is what gives it to me that lacy effect that it's having. And it's also going to be, again, 90 points total weight. Here's what I want to do. It's $59.99. I'm going to start the hour right here. Had already a lot of museum pieces go out the door throughout the show, throughout our first hour, and now we continue that. That trend is happening right now where it's going less than 59 right here on the bag. It's supposed to be $59.99. Let's give you an opportunity, a really good one, and a beautiful, bright, fabulous pink diamond. Remember, our pink diamonds, whether it's the smaller stones or the bigger individual stone you're seeing here in the middle, they are natural. This is not getting any treatment, no heating, no nothing. Take a look at it. It's not $59.99. It's not $49. You know what? Hold on. This would be more fun if instead of me standing up here dropping prices, what if we just go ahead and let you set the price on something that, yeah, the window's closing on, the opportunity is closing. That's all coming to an end. So what if we just say instead of even $4,999, we start even lower and because I know we already did one auction. It was only 30 minutes in and we didn't have a lot of people participating. So this could mean it just adds up to even more value potential for you tonight. And we're not starting at $4 or $3 or $2,500. And that is just to get so much more pink diamond weight than white diamonds. It is the vast, vast majority you have there are the pinks versus the white diamonds. Here's what it looks like on as well. And it's not even going to be $2,500. Look at that on. So pretty, so feminine, and really giving you, this is what I always crave in a pink diamond, since pink diamonds themselves are never going to be all that large. And this is a large stone, but again, you know what I mean. If you like a little more substance to your ring, it's kind of tough to go down the pink diamond path because you're going to have a smaller stone to start. So by adding this triple lacy halo, it really ends up creating a bigger overall ring. We're back up close. It's not even $2,500 to open or $2,000 to get it started. I really want to do what we basically just did on grandidiorites. We want to give everyone the opportunity. I am passionate about that. That is, at this stage of the game, when you've been doing this a long time, you sold just about everything, and you've created your own designs, you've done all that. At this point, it's just about opening the door to fine jewelry to as many different folks as possible. And at $2,500, great, but we have no open. So what if we go $2,000? $2,000 on a 16-point stone. One of the larger pink diamonds we have left at this point. Now, the Carat 02 is here, and the Carat 09 is here. Till tomorrow, they're headed out as well. And you know what? They're probably not coming back. So this would also be a really good time to remind you, you know the 102 and the 109 that are both GIA certified. If you want to grab those tonight, this is the night to do it. So if you'd like to see me bring them out, let me know, we'll do it. But it's not even $2,000. I have no open, nobody talking, nobody thinking, one person on the line. We'll see if they're on this one. It's not even going to be $2,000. Pink diamonds are so scarce the world over. If we can't get them, that means nobody can. You know we're committed to value. This is a big one. It's not 2000, 19, 18, 17, 16. This would be where the gold band in the back by itself would need to be more. We're not even doing $1,600. It's going to be, oh, we need to just like open the floodgates here. Let everybody have a chance. That's my mantra. It's my mission. That is my goal. I'm not even asking for $1,600 to get it started. We're going lower. Yes. We're going to go to $1,500. Tony, what are the increments going to be? Oh, I don't know. Last time I did an auction, tonight, it was $100 increments. Do you want to go lower? Should we go lower? Is it easier if we go to maybe $50? How about this? I'm losing a lot of money potentially right now. If we just get one bid, and we are doing $1,500, by the way, to open. 15. That's it. I'm thinking, though, we need to go lower than 100, then 50. I'm just going to do 20. You know what? Forget about it. Let's do $10 increments. That makes it easier, right? About as easy as it gets. It's almost silly. The increments are probably just too low. So this is going to start at $1,500. We're waiting for that first. You know what? I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get it started as well. After that, $10 increments. So not a whole lot to worry about if you're not the first bidder. That's okay too, right? That's the idea. Get you in. Come on down. So let's do this. 60 seconds to get it started. We may have, let me see if we're verifying already, because I've been up here talking to you guys. I don't know what's happening in the phone bank, but we are looking for $1,500 to get this one going. For all that ring. Take a look at it. Two-tone gold stays as is. Rose and white gold together. Yes. Do we have the open? And we've got the rainbow clock going on. I like it. I like it. Pink and white, and then more pink. I like it. Pink, pink, white, pink. That's how it goes. Pink in the center, pink diamond first halo, then the white diamonds, and then the pink again. And that's scalloped. I love, halos are normally just kind of rounded, just kind of follow the outside shape. This has a scalloped effect. It's like a beautiful, that's what's making it to me so lacy and feminine. The fact that second halo and third halo are separated a bit. So it gives the ring more look, more size overall, but also you get the wow factor and you get that designer detail. And we might have the open at $1,500. Let's see if we do. That's such a good ring. Do you want to see it the other way? I tried it on one way. I was, I'm trying to be conscious of the fact some people want to see it one way on the hand, other people want to see it the other way. So let me go ahead and try it on again now that we know where it's starting, which is really too low. There it is one way. I'm going to switch it and flip it around here really quickly. Let me flip it. Here we go. There it is pointing away from the hand. That's a lot of ring. That's all one huge piece here. Center stone, triple halo, pink, white, and rose gold together. Do we have the open at 15? We got it, right? We got it. It's official. We've got $1,500. Oh, now the real fun begins, the $10 increment. That's probably too low. We might be here a while. Or we might not. Maybe we'll just have one bidder and that's that. I don't know. It's an auction. You never know. Oh, if only I had the crystal ball that could tell. I don't want to know the rest of the future, but I would like to know. If I had the superpower to see into the future, I would probably opt against it, except for when it comes to these auctions. That's when it would come in handy, like, oh, well, tell me how many bidders I'm going to have on a TVON auction on a Wednesday night at the end of May. Then I could use the crystal ball. No, this is it. We've got one bidder. See? Had I known that, I probably would have not have gone down the auction path. But here we are. We have $1,500. I'll clock it. I'll clock it. We'll say goodbye. We'll just make quick work of this. But where are our bidders? It's a $10 increment. We have $1,500 only. There has been one bidder on this ring for all this designer element. 90 points total weight. Remember how that breaks down. The vast majority are your pink diamonds. And yet, it's got a $6,000 TVON price tag, or at least it was supposed to. We're at 15. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. And then we sell it. And all we ask is that you run to your phones so you can be in before it sells, before the clock hits 0, before we say toodaloo, ta-ta, bye-bye. That's all you got to do. Are we ready for this? $1,500. I can't do anything about it except say, Oops, that was a bad idea. So 1,500, let's give it a final 2 minutes. Let's take a look at it one more time. And let's see if anybody else wants to come on in. Yes, we are selling it in a minute 55. Yes? Okay. Whoa, wait. Remember, power bids are welcome. $10 increments is just a minimum suggestion. You can go in power bids if you want to. If you want to try to knock out the competition. Who knows what's going to happen? But we have a minute 40. That's less than now 100 seconds to get you in. Two gorgeous color change. I just want to mention from the show so far, we only have three pieces available. One's the Grandidierite, which is the 63-pointer. And the other two are the color change beans we started with. That's it. So if there's, if you missed it, and you want to see those again, let me know. We do have a Pataparacha certified coming up, but I know, I'm trying to talk about anything but this because this is a lost cause at this point. The fact I started so low and we haven't gained any momentum to get any further away from that starting bid, which is just far too low. So here we go at 15. Let me try it on one more time. We're approaching the last minute now, literally, until it's done and sold, and it will be gone. And I don't know, when are we getting more pink diamonds? I honestly can't tell you. I like to try and give you a little heads up of what's to happen or what's to come or what we're working on or what we're building or what we're trying to get here. But honestly, with the pinks, it's now or never time. Because like I said, everyone's already here. People who are traveling internationally, which most people do, travel internationally to come to the Vegas show that starts tomorrow. Usually, there's not a lot of direct flights that go from all across the world to, directly into Vegas, right? They all have to stop here. And LA is the connector, right? And we're the hub. So everybody has to stop here anyways. And we're the only network in Los Angeles. We're the only network on the West Coast for that matter. So isn't that interesting? We're the only West Coast shopping network. Unless there's one I don't know about. The big ones, everyone that I've ever heard of and know about, and have friends that work for aren't anywhere near us. But the point is this, is that we've seen and met in the last few days with just about everybody that's on their way to the trade show. So we know already, we don't need to be at the trade show to know where prices are, to know what people are going to be selling diamonds for, trading diamonds. But we already know. I mean, we've got our finger on the pulse of the diamond world and the gem world at all times, 365 days, literally a year. So it's not like we need to be standing face to face with somebody at a show. Heck, we're one of the bigger wholesalers in the world as far as, the family that backs this company. So they're wholesalers as well. So, they know. We all know what's going on. Pink diamonds like this at a price like this are not attainable. It's just not happening. And I'm talking about that loose stone. I'm talking about this 16-pointer right there by itself in a little box or a plastic bag, or some gem paper all on its own. You're not buying that for $1,500. And probably all you are going, yeah, I know. That's why I'm shopping here. That's why I don't have a flight to Vegas tonight. That's why I'm sitting on the couch watching and listening to you, because you can get me a better deal. You can get me a better value. And that is what we love. So that's what we're doing. I will, Pamela. Hi. I do have some tanzanites tonight. I do have a black opal tonight. And I will flash the Speens for anybody who missed them earlier. So we will do that. And that's a great idea. Pamela will do it. And then let me see where we're at on this one. Does anybody have 1510 or more? 1510, 1550, 1600 maybe? 15 what? Do you want to go 1550? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. And then Pamela, we're going to do it. Hi, Pamela. Pamela, we've got your Speens coming up. The two. We'll just recap them because why not? We don't want to leave anything here from tonight. Anything we leave here has got to get on a truck. An armored vehicle to be exact. It's a little more than a truck. It's an armored vehicle and heading out to Vegas. All right. And then I might try to, should I latch onto the bumper or stow away underneath? I can't put those kind of miles on my car anymore, Tony. I can't. I know what you're thinking. You always drive out. Yeah, I do. But I'm already like 30,000 miles over my limit on my lease. And I got a year left. Not good. All right. So, and we can't take the good car. Do we have 1510, 1550? Yes, no? Got it? Sold? Done? Is that it? I'm seeing someone in queue. Is that not for us? Is that pizza? What is that? All right. Tony, your Uber Eats is here. No. Really? No? Did you order anything? Let's just feast on the beauty of the jewelry like we do every night, right? We're all vastly malnourished. but we can only feast. I mean, we have no other choice. Feast on the jewelry, you guys. Feast on the values. That's all we can do here. All right, you got it? Sold. Congratulations. I got my Sphines ready to recap. Take a look at this. Here are the two Sphines. Pamela just emailed me and she said, did you say you had two Sphines from earlier? Yes, I did. So for anybody who missed them, this was how we started the show, and this is all I have left from the show. So we might as well show them again, because this just means you guys weren't here yet. You were tardy to the party, and that's all right. That's okay. We forgive you. But I'll tell you this. We have a 106 on the right. That's your Asher. They're both Asher cuts. This is the 106. It has 56 points in diamonds in white. You can change it. Here's the slightly smaller center. That's an 86 pointer. That's 76 points in diamonds, and it's in the yellow. That one can be changed as well. So you imagine whatever stone you like better and whatever mounting you like better, get it in your gold color choice, please. Don't have to leave it the way it is now. But we are going to just recap them. They're both under $2,000. This one being a little more because it's the bigger 1 carat plus stone. That is $19.99. And over on your left, that is going to be only $12.99. So there are the two ultimate brilliant color changing Sphene stones we have. Those are the only two in our inventory. That is it. That's all we have. Everything is right there in the color change Sphene from our collection, and they're both very high end. So the best of the best. These are those newer finds. 1990. Oh goodness, did I not give you that number? I thought it was already built. 9049. That all the information you see right now in the graphic pertains to this one here in the yellow now. That's a little more diamond weight, little smaller stone. Here is the larger stone, which is the carat 06 with the 56 points in diamonds. So change the gold, but this one's $19.99. This one's only $12.99. So we'll give those 60 seconds to peruse. They're each one of a kinds, of course. And then we'll get to some other great pieces. I do have tanzanites. I actually have a tanzanite wheel tonight. Very limited, though. Very limited. But I do have an emerald cut. I have a big cushion cut. And I have an elongated cushion cut. So 3 great tanzanites on the way tonight. Yes, Jess? Oh. Yeah? Oh, I love it. And did you say, you said Lynn from where? What state is that? Oh, that's California. Lynn, well, hello back. And I'm so glad to hear that. And this is great. She's been shopping with me for a long time. She said that she bought loose pink diamonds. Were they pink diamonds? Yeah, loose pink diamonds from me about 10 years ago. And she got them for a couple $100. Love that. Well, aren't you glad you did? I bet you they're worth a little more than a couple $100 today. She said, I think she got a 45 pointer. Yeah, wow. Well, 10 years ago, where would that have put me? 2023, that would have been 2013. Where was I? Yeah. 19, selling loose stones, apparently. Selling Lynn loose pink diamonds for a couple $100. I like it. So anybody on the Sphines, or we're over the Sphines? We're all good. We've all got them. We're all happy. We've got ours. That's it. That's all I got. They got 2 in the inventory. They're right there. And they're both still here. Now, I do have tanzanites. Speaking of tanzanites, I told you there's a brand new design tonight. But before I do that, can I show you this Padparasha? We've got a certified Padparasha here that is just too good to wait another minute on. So I'm going to move that aside. That's the 1 carat 06. There's the 86 pointer. And let's bring out this gorgeous Padparasha, which I'm warning, warning, this does not have to be left in the rose gold. I would do it in white gold. That's my recommendation. Do it in the white gold, please. You'll be happier. I really do think that, unless you are just all about rose gold and you wear nothing else. I think this is going to look even better in the white gold. Trust me. It is a certified stone. It's item number 1120560. And this will be, and both of our Sphines are still here. Okay, well, good to know you were with us earlier, but you don't need any Sphines tonight. That's okay, too. But let's take a look at this. This one we do need, because it's also an unheated Padparasha, and we've got the cert to prove it. But this kind of is like the other rings I've had, the yellow diamond, etc., where we've got to show you face up, because you really have to appreciate this stone for the cutting and the clarity it is. Also, the fact it's as clean as it is. We've had a lot of good Padparashas go very quickly lately because we're reducing them. And this is also one of the I almost did it again. I almost said Tokyological. Why I want to just combine those, I don't know. Tokyo Gemological Center is the report, is the place that got this stone, evaluated every detail of it back, Oh, just a little earlier this year. I'll show you the cert, but first it's a carat 33. Unheated padbarasha with 95 points in diamonds, the halo and the double row that goes all the way through and underneath. Now, this has, the cert's going to tell you, you don't need to take my word for it. I hope you do trust my word. But if you don't, or if you just want documentation, since I can't live at your house with the ring, you're going to have this cert that does, which is, there it is, Tokyo Gemological Center. Go ahead, call it Tokyological, it's just fun to say. And then we've got the cert number, the date here, just earlier this year, Natural Chronon Padbarasha. For those of you that don't know what a Padbarasha is, well, it is the combination naturally of pink and orange together. Padbarasha is the Sinhalese word, which is what they spoke in Sri Lanka way back when. This is the Sinhalese word for lotus blossom, because it's the color of the lotus blossom, the prettiest peachy pink combination. Here's your carat 33, dimension 6x7, oval. It's a roval, really, and it's a pink orange. Well, yes, that really has to be a padbarasha. And then no indications of thermal treatment. The other side has your signature by the gemologist who completed your cert. So now for the great price. With the 95 points in diamonds it has, change the gold if you want to. I recommend that. And you know what we're going to do right now? It's not even going to be that $39.99 price tag it should be. And look at how it's giving this beautiful little laser light show happening. Not lasers not included, but it looks like a laser light show that's happening right there on the wheel. On the wheel as a really just a beautiful testament to the color. This is the color and the brilliance. You know, what they don't see in the cert is that it's a really brilliant stone. They did call it an oval mixed. It is that beautiful, brilliant look because of the clarity, combining with the great color and the great cutting, which is what a lapidary does to facet pattern it so it can really just look even more beautiful than it did in its rough, natural state. All of that happens to bring this to life. But it's one of the rarest sapphires in the world. The fact it's unheated, you already got the rarest color out there. Adding another layer of rarity in the sense that it's all natural. It came out of the ground as that color. Sapphires, for the most part, rubies and sapphires, all corundum across the board, usually needs heat. It needs it. It needs a heat element. And the heat helps bring out the best color. It helps burn off any, in the case of sapphires, it's usually burning off a little bit of those silk, the silk in the stone, which looks to the eye like a striation. That is what's enhanced by heat. Heat treatment's acceptable. That's used with most stones. It's not unusual. But that is why we go to such lengths to point out when a stone has no heat treatment at all, like this stone does not. So instead of $39.99, now we get you the value that is going to make it a one quick deal. Had a lot of people missing out on one of a kind tonight. Would not be surprised if that happens again, given the color, the nature, and the value we have on this one that makes it better than $39, better than $29. I'm going to make this one $1,999 only to the first caller. And yes, change the gold if you want to. My recommendation is white gold. Andy, go ahead. Oh, really? And that was Val in Mississippi? Hi, where in Mississippi is she? Where? Lake? That's it? Really? I like it. Not that I know Mississippi really well, but I have been there. I was talking about it today, as a matter of fact. My adventure in Mississippi. You've got the padbarasha? Thank you. That is sold. So Val, thank you. Was that Val? Val called in. She got her, was it Alexandrite? Yay! Okay, padbarasha gone. Let me move along here. Oh, I know what I want to show you. The ametrine in the fancy cut. And then we have a black opal. So I know we've had some requests for black opal. I've got a good one. Do you want to see something really cool, though? Look at this. We're not talking about treatment here. We're talking about gutting. But this needs a little red carpet treatment, if you know what I mean, because look how cool this is. Hi, Val. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like your Alexandrite. And then Will, let me know who got that gorgeous padbarasha, if you will, please. That is such a good one. If you will, Will. Let's talk about this fancy cut ametrine, half amethyst, half citrine. But then, okay, we got to point out, this may look a little different than typical ametrine because usually ametrine is literally half and half. And there's a split. And it's half amethyst and half citrine. And you see it like usually 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. This is not that way because of this, well, in part because of this round cut and then the fancy cutting that's within it as well. So before you think, what's something, there's something different about this stone. It's the cutting. It's like otherworldly, super cool, looks like the future to me. Could it be the future of gem cutting? Yeah, if gem cutters and lapidaries had no restrictions to how they cut things and had full creative license, right? Or I guess we call it poetic license typically, but in this case, it's just cutting license, right? Most lapidaries are really required to stick to the classics, right? Stick to the traditional. Here's where they said, let's have some fun. And the result is more fun. Out of your ametrine, which in this case, instead of just giving 50-50, it's got really segmented. Almost think of it like, I always think of this stone as almost like your snapshot of a kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope's in motion, but then you just freeze it, pause it. And you've got kind of a moment in time where that kaleidoscope of colors and motion is almost frozen in the stone. That's what this looks like. And yet, it's for one color. I can switch it to, yeah, you know what, I like it in the yellow, but we can switch it to white if you like. Had to really look to see what color gold that was in, because all we're seeing is that diamond halo and then a few bigger diamonds down the sides and down the shoulders of the ring. That's a 10 karat 50. Oh, should I give you an item number? I'm too excited. 1120332 is the item number. That is a 10.5 carat. And do you see what I mean about almost like a little bow tie effect, the way the colors play? It's like you almost get this diagonal sweep of the citrine, and then the rest is amethyst, but it's got that depth and all these beautiful, brilliant. This is done in a circular style. Try to show you as much as I can from the inside. Little concave cutting where the culet would normally be, where you have that point. It's actually going inverted. Well, that's part of it. There's like, it looks like a little cupcake there on the sides, doesn't it? All inverted, concave. I almost called it pleating. What am I, a fashion designer? No, it's actually like a scalloped effect. It's called the concave cutting around the girdle of the stone. It's white or yellow gold. We'll blow it out. One only. Carat 25 in diamonds. Trust me, you'll be the only one in the world who has it. That's pretty cool. I don't think anybody else is going to walk into the party wearing an ametrine at all, but an ametrine cut like this in a size like this out of Bolivia, that's the only place it comes from. That's just cool. And we're going to make it better than this $39.99 should be price tag on this Wednesday night, as we are already halfway through the show. Let's make it even better than $39, $29, or $19. I want somebody to have this, and I know it's a little bit unusual, unexpected. Probably nobody tuned in tonight expecting to see something like this. So now, if the mood strikes you and you do like it, you can get it because it's a really affordable price tag like this is. And I'll tell you right now, the carat 25 in diamonds should be more than this, but it's not. The whole piece, the stone, the diamond weight, everything you see there, it is not even 19, 18, 17, or 16. We're going to make it super simple right now. It's under $1,500 for one of the coolest individual gems we have in our inventory, and it's $1,499. That's it. $14.99. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? White or yellow. And that's that. How cool is this stone? 30 seconds on that one. We're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. What a special piece. Do you guys want to have any requests, by the way? Any requests you have? We have about, actually about 83 minutes left in the show. So we would love to have your requests. Plenty of time to do that. By the way, Will, who got your Pad Parasha? Did I already ask you this? No, I didn't. Okay. Who was it? Sue. Thank you, Sue. All right. Next up, we're on our way. Ametrine. Okay, I had a black opal request. I have a new one tonight. Hey, Pamela, you're going to have to look at this one. And let's see what everybody thinks of this black opal. Super fun. 914 is the item number. Take a look at this. Okay. It's got a lot of blues and greens, but there's this gorgeous kind of golden orange glow through the stone. 1120914, a one-of-a-kind, of course, in a larger black opal. Now, it's a carat 40, but it looks way larger than that, as they tend to do. You also have this very important kind of a variation of that stardust mounting, but it's got the halo first. So instead of just getting diamonds that are burnished into the band, you start with the halo, add the extra diamonds on the sides, and it's only one. You know opals are. Let's make it easy. Right now, first caller, huge reduction on this $59.99 fully finished piece. Actually, look at this. See, it's rare to see any kind of glow with a black opal because usually they're opaque, right? So this has still got an opacity of sorts. It's not like a crystal opal that's completely transparent or see-through, but you're getting that dynamic glow through it. I'll make it $19.99. First caller on that one. Gotta go. And yes, that one's going to be a gold color change possibility. Yes. Oh, an opal necklace too. Hey, did everybody see those opal necklaces? Because even though we showed them earlier and we did sell a few, we still have a few. So if you missed it, I'll just flash it really quickly because why not? You may have joined us a little bit later, and this is 50 carats of opal material. I'll just put it on my neckline here. I think this is one of the coolest necklaces we've done. It's not very often we have beaded styles like this, but this necklace, if you missed it earlier in the show, this is one of the cool, casual, if that doesn't say like summertime fine, like fine jewelry, but perfect for summertime, I don't know what does. This is our opal necklace. Look at this all the way around. So it's like a collar of opals. And I have 50 carats minimum of carat weight here in a faceted bead. So there's no front, no back. Look, I'm going to switch it around. It's going to look identical. No matter which way you have it, it's not like there's a front or back to the stones like there usually would be with an opal. And yet these are all crystal opals, but they're super bright neon. And you can see how I'm wearing all these different colors. It looks great. You could be wearing just denim, just white, right? A beautiful summertime white linen suit. And that would be gorgeous. I would wear this to the beach. Why not, right? Okay, don't go in the water with it on. Opals are a little delicate, so you never want to expose any of your gems or diamonds to salt water. Don't expose your metals to salt water. But if you're just hanging out, like we live by the beach and I'm not going in the water. It better be some pristine waters if I'm going in. So, if you're just kind of doing what I do and just kind of enjoying the beach, from afar, not going in the water, wear your opals. I mean, right? It's that really just kind of cool, casual vibe. 50 carats, solid gold clasp, white or yellow on the clasp, and that is only $3.99. So I just want to recap that in case you missed it. It's opals from one side to the other. So once you attach this little lobster claw clasp, as you'll see one side of it here. Once you fasten that, it's just all those opals all the way around, and they have so many different colors, kind of depending a little bit on the light. Like right now, they look very green. Up close, they look more yellow. So I just want to flash that for you. If you want a great gift idea, if you want something affordable for yourself, and let's say you watch us all the time, but you never see jewelry quite like this, that's why we wanted to bring it out for you. So that's here for $3.99. We'll go back to our opal. That's our black opal out of Lightning Ridge, but I just wanted to remind you those necklaces are here. They were here much earlier in the show. Wanted to give you another opportunity on those. So $19.99 for our opal ring. Let's move along. I do have a pink tourmaline that's brand new. So this is really interesting because it's kind of bordering between pink tourmaline and rubellite. Very much so, actually. This is a very important brand new. Yeah, that's that's real rubellite color there, no doubt. But you know what I always tell you? Usually to get rubellite color, true rubellite color, it's got to have those really kind of hazy inclusions and characteristics. That is super clean. Take a look at that. And I'm going to warn you, this one's going to go. We had so many people. I had a pink tourmaline the other day. So many people were after it. We only had one. This is the rubellite that is elongated in that pear shape. It's a good size stone. It's brand new tonight, 1120-895. So again, if you like it, or better yet, if you missed out on that tourmaline I had the other day, we had a pink and a rubellite, actually, both gone. So either way, this is really that sharpness that we don't normally see from rubellite, but it's got the color. It's got the necessary saturation of pink and red to be a rubellite. That's usually it's one way or the other. You get a rubellite that's dirty, that's got a lot of visible inclusions that are eye visible, or you get a pink tourmaline that could be clean if you're lucky, but then it's going to have the much lighter color. That almost like kind of a rosy pink, almost like a lighter saturated pink. This is gorgeous. And the size, 274, pear-shaped stone, double halo, in the white now. Change it if you want to. Diamond weight is 53 points. Watch this. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe these values on these brand new items. It's What's New Wednesday. We have a little over an hour left. We're still going to bring out, I have two incredible tanzanites to bring you, so don't go anywhere. They're happening next. But we have got to do this. This is so extraordinary for what it is. The value is second to none. Please call early though, because you know this is going to fly, and I can guarantee you with this price reduction on a brand new piece, there are going to be more than one caller. Come on over and take a look. I'll try it on the hand here. And you know what it's going to do? White, yellow, rose. That's up to you, but I got to make sure that you see the finishing on the inside, all that beautiful checkerboard undergallery that it's got, the basket work that it adds to it. There's some interest there. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And it is not going to be $39.99. Oh my goodness. Great stone. Blowout time. We're going to make it $1,499 first caller. That's it. And tanzanites that are new are coming out to party next. So make sure you stay with us to see what those are. We've got a lot of tanzanite requests tonight already. We've got an emerald cut. We've got a beautiful oval with pink diamonds to go with it in a brand new style that's still classic. So we'll see all of that. But this one's only $14.99, Tone. That's it. $14.99. That is all. We've got a $39.99 piece and bringing it down to under $1,500 for just one caller. So this is where you've got to take advantage of it right away. You know, rubelites like that aren't going to stick around, because if you've always waited for the rubelite that's clean, you're probably still waiting, right? If that was your desire, well, you're probably waiting, figuring there's no way I'm ever going to get one. Here it is. It's happening right now. Look at that color. That is clean as can be. Put that along with, I don't care if it's any tourmaline. Pick a category of tourmaline. It's a vast you have thousands of identified colors in tourmaline, because there are blends of color as well. And we know that from our Paraibas that are copper bearing. They'll have blues and greens. We know so many times you get bicolors where there's two separate colors. This is where you've got just the beautiful clarity, the saturation that makes it a rubelite, and yet it's only $14.99. That one's here. All right, we got to get to tanzanites. We have blooming black D for you. We do have a whole wheel of tanzanites. It's just kind of a tanzanite show, except we haven't shown you one until now. So I've got first the blowout on the 9 carat. We're going to do that. You know what? I might skip the 9 carat. Here's the deal. I've got a 9 carat plus. I've got bigger stones on a wheel. We're going to start there, because you know, with 15 minutes left till the last hour kicks off, I've got to show you our best values. The best values in tanzanite tonight out of 5 separate pieces lie in this wheel. This is because, well, like any good blowout wheel, it's going to be actually a trio, 3 pieces, all well over. So when they actually set this up, it was just 9 carats. It turns out the 3 separate stones here are well over 9 carats in size. They're actually all over 9.5 and really closer to 8 or 10 carats. So what we're going to show you is the trio. We're going to have options here. If you've been waiting, and I know so many of you have, there were a lot of you that held back over the last couple of days, and I know that because I heard from you and talked to you via email and messages all weekend long. You might have held back from some of the bigger tanzanites. I know I had a lot of them left because you might have been concerned about final sale, right? Especially if you've never embarked into the bigger stones yet, or you weren't sure if are the big stones going to be too big. We're going to show you now, if you're comfortable with still the value. The sale's still going, right? Watch what I'm about to do. You're going to say that's better than the sale. There are 3 pieces we have to move before the JCK show, and everyone again taking off tomorrow. So in a few hours. So what I have to do right now is make sure you get the very best value you can on 9.5 carat plusers. The good news is there's 1 emerald cut, and I know how many of you want the emerald cut. It looks like a 3-stone style. It's the emerald cut. We have a cushion, and we also have a cushion square. Take a look at this. This is the emerald cut. I adore this ring. This looks like money. It looks like the most expensive piece that we could show you. That is the best quality. Then we have all 3 of these. Look at this. The big cushion cut square with the mega. Okay, this is going to fly so fast, because that's the mounting with the princess cuts and the rounds. Whatever you do, don't hesitate. You have your money back guarantee back reinstated here. And look at this. And yet the value, listen, I get it. You're going, but it doesn't mean I'm getting a good value. Oh, you're getting a better value. Trust me, I was here all weekend long with you. I know what we were doing. This is so incredible. So again, emerald cut here. I'm going to walk you through carat weights. That gives you more of a 3-stone style, but notice it's pave on each side in this trapezoid formation. That one's in yellow. You have to leave it that way. That's the only thing. You got to leave that one in the, actually, you have to leave this one over here on the right side in the white gold. So this one stays as is as well. That's the square cushion, but look at why you would. The mounting has the princess cuts and the rounds, and then this one, you can change the gold color. That's actually the cushion cut that's more traditional because it's an elongated cushion. I can't get over the reds. That is classic with that 1 single row halo. I'm going to be real, I'm going to be a little forceful here, guys. You got to be on the lines. You can always hang up, but we've already seen it over and over. I had an $8,000 piece earlier that I had, 4 people miss out on because it was just such a good value, and it was one only. The same thing is about to happen here on this tanzanite wheel. I just can't stand the thought of you missing out on a value this good when we have 9.5 carats up to, really the largest one is the 971. I'm about to go through each one so you get acquainted with them, but these big diamond weights as well, the really special settings. Again, 2 out of the 3 have to stay as they are, but it's that classic halo design that can be switched and changed for you. Nobody's on the lines. Have you seen any in the last 2 hours? We've had a lot of people missing out. It's felt more like a weekend daytime show the way we have a lot of people missing out. I don't want that to be you on this wheel because this is the rock bottom they can go. It's actually lower if I'm telling you the truth, guys. This was all here for the weekend. We got bombarded with requests. It had to go off to the wayside. We didn't get a chance to show them during Memorial Day weekend. Yes, you would have had $100 off. It does not matter. I'm taking them lower tonight. And there's no final sale to worry about because now, figure on a Wednesday night, we have a little fewer people than we had over the weekend. Here's what we're going to do. Make sure they all go in 60 seconds. Let me walk you through carat weights. Don't wait to get on the phone lines here, otherwise you're going to miss out. That first one in the middle is the largest. So the emerald cut's actually the largest of the 3. That is going to be 9739. It is a 971. Still have nobody on the phone lines. Why wait? Come on in. What if the price surprises you? What if it's better than you imagine? What if it's a better value? Well, it's going to be because I've sold a lot of tanzanites in my day. I've not seen a value like this. So the 971 has 46 points in diamonds. The next size down is the 961. It's right over here. That's only 10 points difference, and that's got the classic halo. This is where you get your choice of gold color. 961, but 96 points in diamonds. Look at all the reds. We go over here. One of the most unique mountings we do, and don't forget there's a double row down the sides. It has princess cuts and rounds together. That's the square cushion. That's a 953. So there they are, all over 9.5 carats. This is the 953, but get a, okay, largest diamond weight by far is on your right side. That is a 1 carat 52 diamond weight. Breaks down 80 points in princess cuts, 72 points in rounds. Just say sold. Come on in. 1, 1, and 1. Sad. This is sad. It's sad because I know people are going to be upset they're missing out. And that I don't want to happen. Call early, please. Which one do you like, Jason? On the right side. They like a lot of diamond weights. Is that what I'm gathering? Item number 9367. Let me try it on. Oh, real quick before I do. My favorite insignia is right there in the middle. It's in the under gallery. I love this. It looks like a DVF H. Stern collaboration love knot. Which, by the way, I own earrings from that collaboration from many, many years ago. Those earrings are just gold, and they're more money by a long way than what this entire ring. They're just gold. If you don't know who DVF is or H. Stern, Google it. It's a fabulous little collection. You can't find them anymore. DVF is Diane von Furstenberg, collaborated with H. Stern many years ago. They made a few gold pieces, and then they made a rose, what am I trying to say, a rock crystal quartz piece. They're way more money than this jewelry. And they're mostly just gold. And I love them. But they have that love knot. That looks like their love knot. And you pay big money for that love knot because that's that whole thing. But anyway. There's a fun story about that collection in my book. But that's later. But anyway, let's talk about this. Jason, I like their style. What do they think they should pay? $99.99? $88.88? $79.99? $69, $59, $49. Watch this. I literally have a 9 carat stone with less diamond weight that I'm supposed to do today, but it's so much more money, I'm skipping it. And I'm just going to show you this trio, and we're going to get these down below. Well, we're already below $5,000. It's going lower than that. Come on in. I'm going to tell you something. I'd be shopping this trio if I could. No doubt about it. They're not $49. I have a 9 carat here in the emerald cut. I can show it if you want to see it. It's an emerald cut, but I would get this emerald cut first because it's bigger and it's way less money. This is the new one, the 903, smaller stone, 1.5 carats in diamonds, but it's way more money. It's more than where we're at right now. And you're not paying $49.99 for anything on this wheel. You're not paying $39.99 for anything on this wheel, and these are the almost 10 carat stones. Elongated cushion, square cushion, or the fabulous, fabulous emerald cut. All one onlys. Let me know who's got what. Changing the gold color on the left side. The other two stay how they are. They're not $39.99. This is unbelievable. And here we are. Joel asked me the other day, he's a customer, he said, when is that big event happening? Because I heard you say you're running out of blue wings and you're planning something for the finale. When is that? I don't want to miss it. I got to tell you, I'll give you more details when we have it, but that's how low we're getting on Blue Wing Block Ds. Why would you want to miss out on the very best that's ever been? Don't. This is one of our last opportunities to get you these sizes, and yet the price should be going up, not down. And it's not $39, $38, $3,799. They are not. This is the value of a lifetime on Blue Wing Block Ds, and take them with those big diamond weights as well. And it's not even $37.77 to get any one of these three home to you. We're going to make it $36.99, yes. And let me know, because which one do you have? Andy, do you have a question? Think about this. Per carats. They're under $400 a carat. Well under. Just kind of depends on the size you're getting, right? Let's try on the emerald cut here, and please don't wait, don't wait. Here's the emerald cut. This one's only in the yellow gold. Oh, you know I'm a fan of emerald cuts. Everyone's now asking me for emerald cuts. You want emerald cuts with every single stone out there. Here it is, $36.99. We went below the Memorial Day price. We went below the price even if you added in that extra discount. That's a major moment. Take a look at the emerald cut. We are not leaving these here. $3,699. Take a look at that emerald cut on the hand. How sophisticated and elegant that is with this bigger diamond pave. It's bigger round brilliants that are paved together. This is really remarkable. And to get those beautiful elongated facets just glowing red the way they are, unheard of. They're all here. 30 seconds, let's move. All right, so we'll get to the new one. The new one's coming up. It's a 3 carat, so it's a lot smaller, but we'll show you an oval coming up. This is going to be with white and pink diamonds together. I'm not leaving these here. $36.99, we cannot. Too much red flash, too much gorgeous color and size together here. The mountings are incredible as well. That should not be here. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So many of you told me. You told me point blank. I wasn't shopping the Memorial Day sale just because I want to make sure that I can see it at home first. Even though I look at it on TV and I understand that's the one of a kind and the only one you've got, I want to make sure. I want to see it in person. I want to see it at home and then decide. You have that opportunity here with a price that's better than it would have been a couple of days ago if you were at final sale. So huge opportunity to get it. You guys are leaving all three for me. Thank you. Thank you. As someone who doesn't have a blue wing yet, because every single one I've ever wanted is already sold, thank you for finally, and I'm really hoping, you know, back to Joel's point, that I'm really hoping we're at that point where we can say goodbye to Blue Wing Block D and everyone's okay with that. Because what my fear has always been in the 4+ years I've been bringing them to you at TVON is that my fear is we're still not going to have enough for everybody. And when they are sold out and gone, I'm still going to get those questions of where'd the blue wings go and where'd the block Ds go and what happened and where'd they go? And we're going to have to be the bearer of bad news and say they're gone. They're sold out. They're done. And after they are, there's no hope. It's not like, oh, let's go trudge to JCK and see if there's more. This is a private collection. This is all there is. We have it all from the beginning. There's no more out there. There's tanzanite. Not this quality, though. This is all that private little collection held under lock and key by the miner himself. It was the miner that mined them. He held on to them. He saved them. It was only he and a couple of other miners that even knew these existed before I brought them to TV and said, hey, look what is existing in the best tanzanite. That's what's here. Take a look. Last call. Who's got what? Questions, requests, want to see those carat weights again, want to see it on the hand. This is the time right now to get your favorite. Yes. Next. It's coming up next before the top of the hour even gets here. Because I'm having no luck, Andy, with the 9 carat plusers, so we're going to go switch gears and we're going to go, woo, tumble down to 3 carats. 22. New. Pink and white diamonds. Okay, guys, I wasn't planning on buying 3 pieces, though. I want to buy 1. I don't know if I want to buy 3, or should I? You guys are all saying, well, we have 3, right? A lot of you have collected 3 or more. Go ahead, Lolo, get 3. All right, so I'll buy 3. All right, that's it. Let's move on to the 322. This one is new today. Hi, Will. Are you thinking about any of those previous pieces? Let me know. Okay, they're all still here. You guys get 62.5 minutes till it's my turn to buy. I get to shop coming up. Look at this 322 though. Let's come in and take a look at that because this is one of the classic styles you could ever get. What is it? It's an oval with a band. But oh, the band. That band is not just a band of gold. It's not just a band with a little smattering of white diamonds. It's got white diamonds, pink diamonds, more white diamonds, stacked. It gives you a little more width, which is good because this being a 322, nice way to support the stone, give it the support it needs, right? Always bugs me when there's a little tiny band with a big old stone. It just doesn't look right to me. I think a bigger stone needs a little more support system beneath it, beside it, around it. I think it needs that, right? And then it looks right. But this could not look more right because it's got pink and white diamonds. I recall only having one other time ever that we've had pink diamonds with a tanzanite before. And was it ever hot? So let's get to this one. And you know what I'll do, Andy? Since I had no luck on that last wheel, I don't know who you have. They're already thinking about this 322. 29 points in pink. We still got to build it. We got to tell you everything that's here in this piece. It's item number 899, brand new tonight, 322, 29 points in the pink. And wait, what? Okay, there's more pink diamond weight than there are white diamonds. It's 29 points in the pink and it's only 20 in the white. So but there's one row, look at that, because the middle row is so much larger. The pink diamonds individually, which are natural, are so much larger than the white diamonds, so you're getting more diamond weight there. I don't know what it's going to take, because maybe we've hit that point where everybody has a blue wing and everyone's done, and everyone's satisfied. Everyone's good to go. Or we just need a really stinking good value, right? Like something real silly. Like take the $49.99 ring. Yeah, like that's going to work, right? Do you see the mode of operation here? The MO. I can't get $49.99 if we still have a wheel sitting here that were $36.99. I can't bring you a small, that makes no logical sense. And I get it. Part of my job description is not to make any logical sense with prices and values and quality and all of that. I'm going to put it in your I'm going to put it in your capable hands. They're capable. They're just also looking for that value. And just now it's the top of the hour. Yikes. I so badly wanted to get this out of here before the top of the hour hit, and some people tend to, I don't know, get ready for bed this time of night. So here's what I'm going to do. We probably now have a more limited audience now. And you know what? I'm going to ask you to stay with me for at least a few more minutes, hopefully 60 more minutes. At least stay with me through this, what is going to be an auction, because it has to be. I can't get 49. I bet you I can't get 39. I bet you I probably can't get 36.99 either. So even though that's a savings tumbling down from where it should have been, it's unlikely. So I'm putting it on the auction block. We're going to pull the auction card and we're going to let you price it the way you want. But where do we start a piece, because we only have 59 minutes left, where do we start a $5,000 piece tonight? When I haven't had a lot of activity on 2 prior auctions, we've done 1 an hour. This will probably be my last, probably. You never know. You got to stay with us to find out, because I don't know. That's the beauty of live TV. I could do anything at any time and probably will. And instead of 4,000 or 35 or 3,000, or how about this? It's not even going to be $3,000 to open. I'm going to tell you something. This should be 25. Stop. Right there, rock bottom, let everybody play. We're not doing 25. And we're not doing 24, 23, or 22, or 21. Top of the last hour, I say we go wild. $2,000 to start the bidding. 2,000. 3 carat 22. But this is not like any other mounting. You've seen grand mountings, we've seen good ones, we've seen big diamond weights, small diamond weights, but how many times do you see pink and white diamonds together in a mounting at one time in that wider band, which is so good looking to have the pinks, which, think about it, really coordinate beautifully with the red flashes of that stone. And it's going to be a $25, how about a $10 increment? $10. We did it on the last one, we'll do it again. Will, did you decide on any of the 9.5 carats, or are you thinking about this one? Neither. You're just on the phone looking busy. What about Jason? Verifying on this one? Not at all. Nope. Now, Andy, you said to me a few minutes ago, when is the 322 coming out? Did I wait too long? I have no bidders. 3 people on the phones, no bidders. This means one thing. We're going even lower. It's not going to guarantee anything, but it might help. And after all, my only objective right now is to get this ring home. I haven't even tried it on yet. I'll do that. It's not going to be $2,000 to start, though. Gorgeous. And how many of you say, I don't need a huge stone, but I also don't want it to be tiny. I want it to be a great, everyday, wearable size. It's right here. $2,000, forget about it. $1,900, nope. $1,800, $1,700, $1,600, nope. We're going $1,500. Boom, gauntlet laid down. $1,500 to start. It's still a $10 increment. As is what we recommend. You don't need to leave it that way, but remember, as is means a little combination of mostly white with a little bit of rose gold for your pink diamonds. You can change it if you want. You can go all rose. You can go yellow. Just don't. You can go all white. But leave it as is, best case scenario. I have nobody opening at $1,500 yet either, so I'll tell you what, Tony, we'll get a 60-second clock fired up, and we'll see if we've got $1,500. You could be the only bidder. You might be. There hasn't been a lot of bidding so far on any of my auctions. But if that goes at 15, we got trouble. So here we are. Take a look at it, 60 seconds. Let's get it started. Let's go. Here it is on the hand. And any requests you have for the last hour, guess where we're at? It's last hour. So you got to get those requests in, or if you need to see something recapped, or you want any of those 9.5 carats to come back out to play now that you've seen the 322, well, this is the time. What does your hoodie say? Is it, wait. I thought so. Are you paying homage to me? You're wearing a hoodie with the year that I was born on the front of it. And what is that for me? I know you weren't born that year. I know that. I thought that's what that said. I was like, what? What does it mean? What do you need to see, Jason? Under gallery? What? Oh, nothing. Okay. Not for me. What's happening? No, Andy, we do this. I mean, I know that you didn't go to USC, but we do this. You're here now. Thank you very much for amusing me. We do this. We do this. But Andy's like, I thought that meant victory, and you are not victorious right now. I'm not. You are correct. This is taking the L. Big L. Okay. This is it, guys. Do we have 15? We have 15, I hope. Jason, you're on something else? He's on a Paraíba. Ooh. Like that. Hi, Will.
Can you flash the backside of the pink diamond?
Sure. Oh, yeah. That one already sold, though. But, yeah, we can flash it. Okay, so we have 15. We have one bidder of 15. I'm giving it a clock. Are we ready for that? One bidder. That's it. $10 increments. 15.10. It seems like we've hit the sweet spot of auctions tonight because I do recall a pink diamond starting here as well. So here's the deal. Let's give it a last look. If you just tuned in last hour, let's take a look at it one more time. Before I give it the final 2 minutes, I know Jason's on something else, Will's on something else. Can you wait? Can we wait till the auction's over? I don't want to confuse anybody by popping in other jewelry. I do have a request for Sue coming up. Oh, is this for the 1170? Is this the one you were talking about? What, is she going to take this before it goes to JCK? No, don't do that. This has to be at JCK now. This has to be. This has to be. She just want to see it. Is this your request? Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize what Paraíba. It's not a Paraíba, it's the Paraíba that's coming out. That's what this is. That's next. Okay, but first we're all waiting for that final clock, so here's the drill. We're going to give it a final. We have the bidder. We have one bidder at $1,500, and that's it. It's a $10 tiny increment. That's it. We're going to give it 2 minutes, and then that will be it. Last call to get your pink and your white diamonds with, beside, your 322, and then you got to stay with me because we're bringing out the 1171 Paraiba, which is the largest we have. And it was, I mean, Joyce, did you have to like go to the, I mean, was it already in the truck ready to go? No. Like, was it in the armored vehicle ready to go? Because I know we've been loading it all afternoon. Anyway, we'll show the 1171, the prettiest Paraiba, the biggest Paraiba, and the best value we have coming up next. But I can't do any of that until this goes. And we got to give it a final 2 minutes until we see this one go. So here it is. Last call. Take a look. 2 minutes, and I'll try it on again. I like it as is. I don't think there's anything we need to know except what size do you need? And we'll make sure it arrives ready to wear. But this is your last call. 2 minutes. Take a look at it on the hand here. And that really distinctive, the way also they elevated the pink diamonds. So not only are the pink diamonds down the middle of the band bigger individually, but they're also elevated and set a little higher than the white diamonds on the side, which are slightly recessed to the pink. And you have 90 seconds remaining to just make the phone call to be eligible to bid. And then it's going to be our $10 increments. We'll see where we end up here. That is a super stunner, striking piece, but classic, right? Gives it a little extra with the pink and the white diamonds, but it's got that classic look to it as well. And it's $1,500 only. Do you have anybody thinking about this one, Jason? We got about 70 seconds to wrap this thing up. And then it's Paraiba time. The Paraiba. Not a, the. The. The ultimate. The collector's piece. The everything. Final call, though, less than 1 minute left. And we still, you know what I just realized, Will? Still waiting to see the pink and the white that was sold earlier. We had just show that mounting one more time for a customer asking about what the inside, is that what you wanted to see? The inside? Okay. So final call, 35 seconds. Let's see where we go. I still can't believe I started at $1,500. I mean, I keep wanting to say we have 2,000 or 25. We don't. We have 15. I obviously have no business opening this auction at 15, but forget about opening it. We've got it open. Now we're looking for a $10 increment beyond that or more, and then we'll see it out the door. So it's just that simple. Anybody want to go 15, 10 or more? Last call, then we're going to flash this piece that's already sold from earlier. Then we're going to show the 1171, the Paraiba. And here we are. Jess, are you on this one? Are you on this one? Jason, you're on this one or something else? Okay. And Will, something else, right? Do you have 1510? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. This is the inside of that diamond ring we had earlier. So it's already sold. Just had to show it by request. The big Paraiba, Tony, is 9295. It's coming up next. It's the largest we have. Our 16 karat that I used to have many years ago. It's on loan. It's at a museum. I don't know if it's coming back, but it still wasn't this good. So that was earlier. That's already gone. Here it is. I know we'll need to zoom back, but 92. You know, it's fun to see it this close, though, isn't it? Even though you can't see the whole stone yet. 92.95 is so gorgeous. It's an 11 karat, hold on, it's got a fingerprint or something on the sides there. I gotta polish it a little more. You can understand this one is oftentimes requested by even industry folks that come visit. They wanna see it because they'll hear about it, they know about it, they're aware we have it. You know, it's one of those kind of iconic pieces. I'm gonna give it a nice, good polish here before I try it on for you. Now for it on the hand. What I have just been blown away every time I've had the wonderful opportunity to show this to you and share it with you is that you've got an 1171 Paraiba that's so beautifully cut and so beautifully clean, which is just unique to get. It's a, let me remind you, tourmaline family stone. It is a type 3 gem, especially the stones that are tourmaline that have copper content, which Paraiba in a blue-green does. That's what makes it Paraiba. That's what makes it special is its copper content. The fact that this is an 1171 with a carat 61 and VS diamonds around it, that would be not only the huge halo, but it's also a split shank. It's got a really nice bigger size diamond in the middle as well. And you see it here, and look at that clarity. I got it all polished, by the way, so that little fingerprint that was on the crown faceting is gone. This is really one where this is the closest view you're gonna have, and yet look at the clarity. Stunning, isn't it? It's item number 9295. It's our 1171, which is our largest. It is dazzling, sparkling, brilliant. It looks like water in motion. but like not like just pool water, but like Caribbean water. Like 300 feet deep, and you can see the sand because it's just clear, turquoise, bright, take me there blue. That's what it looks like. And a carat 61 in diamonds, there's your split shank with that big diamond in the middle. White gold, yeah, I mean, I don't think you're going to choose a different color than white. We see almost every Paraíba we've ever had in white gold. Probably best to just leave it as is. But you can change it if you want to. I don't want that to be the deal breaker. Of course. Let's take a look at the back. Full return privilege on this, obviously, with a significant piece like this, we want you to have. Can't remember when this was, but the last time I did show it, this was probably my favorite view. I remember showing you the inside to show you how this is a great perspective. You'll see a lot of people at trade shows and gem folks doing this, where when a stone is loose, they'll oftentimes look at it from behind, because oftentimes good faceting can hide things sometimes. That's kind of one of the purposes of faceting, is to also hide inclusions. And this is just, first of all, really centered symmetrical culet, all that gorgeous faceting through the inside, but it's not hiding a thing. All that clarity you see from the front is the clarity you see from the back as well. Take a look at this side profile view. You see it there as well. There again from the front, you really see that dazzling blue-green. It's specialty, it's gorgeous, it's just rare beyond where we price it. It has always been and stood as one of the greatest values I've had the pleasure of showing you. Because even though it's not an inexpensive ring, let's face it, it's one of the more pricey pieces we have, it should be. But when you have a stone this size, and not to be braggadocious about it, but I am an expert in Paraíba. I've been collecting them for the better part of 15 years. I am fortunate I could never afford all the different colors and sizes of Paraíba today, but back 15 years ago when they were relatively new to the market, I was lucky enough to get in on the ground floor. As if you were shopping with me then, you hopefully did as well. And I have watched significant, and I can speak on the significant stones because I personally own a 10 karat 05 cushion cut square that is this color and this clarity. I have a 1005. I know I get it appraised all the time because again, we have to keep up with it. It's never ever Paraíba's never plateaued. It's never stagnant. A lot of gems are that way, but Paraíba going up over time by leaps and bounds. You just see these remarkable price tags soar per carat. And I can speak on my 10 karat, which is awfully similar to this. And I will tell you right now, if it was 70,000 a carat, times that by 1171, that's a deal. That's a deal. The fact that this is under 70,000 for the entire stone with all the diamonds and gold around it is amazing. It's not 70, it's not 50, it's not $40,000. This is all still less than you should pay per carat for this material. You should be paying more than this per carat. And I have the proof of it in my own individual collection. So I can speak on this from a point of authority, and it's not 40, and it's not 30, and it's not even $20,000 to own this incredible ring. Our largest, our best, and Paraíba virtually nowhere. If you want to loan it to a museum, you may. Any museum would be proud to have it on display. Otherwise, you probably buy it to wear it. Wear it and enjoy it. Share it with your family and friends, and just enjoy every moment of it because it is $19,999. To own a Paraíba that is $1,171. That per carat breakdown is about $1,700 a carat if you don't include the diamonds and the gold. Take a look at it. Amazing value. I know we usually spend our time talking about $1,500 items, $2,000 items, $5,000 items. This is just under 20. We have two people talking about it. It's gonna go. And we know that because it's just that kind of value. Any collector knows and understands and appreciates what this is. So give it some thought. Think about it. I'm sorry? Are you thinking about it? Thinking about it. It is our, listen, I don't know how many times it's been on at this point, probably 3 or 4 serious presentations. I just, Yeah, we've gotten overly excited about getting this a home to the point where we are, like I said, when you got a $70,000 carat stone, and just to put that in perspective, because that's not exactly easy math to compute in your head, I don't think, at least it isn't for me, I'm not a math person, that's like, you know, really close to $1 million. We're talking like $820,000 that you could rightfully, truly, I know a customer messaged me about a year ago and she said, you know, I saw one at Tiffany's. And there was one at a Tiffany in what I think was it Florida? I think it was Florida. Gosh, I hope I'm getting that right. Can't remember now if it was Florida. And they had a Paraiba. And it was a 3 carat for over $500,000. That was a 3 carat. Congratulations. This one is sold. Thank you so much and enjoy it. And I hope you'll call me when you get it because it's an extremely important stone. Current size on this one says it's a 6, but yes, let me always double check that for you. Just to let you know where it's actually at. It is a 6 right now, Jess. It is. Congratulations again. Thank you so much. And, the band ring. I almost forgot. We have a 7-stone diamond band. It goes from one side of the hand to the other, all the way across. It's item number 0536. Look at this band. This is such a good band. This band, really, it's important. It's necessary. I love a band that goes side to side. We have a 5-stone band that I love very much as well, but this one is going to go all the way across the top of the hand as you wear it. So that's important. It's a carat of 7 total diamond weight. Among those 7 stones, 15 plus points each. And more importantly, here's what it looks like face up, and here's what it looks like on. Also, you have the shared prongs, which for me is important. And just the idea that there's still 4 prongs around each stone so that it's secure. But you also happen to have them side by side, and look at how the prongs are more to the center of the band. So it really lets those diamonds almost look like they're floating side by side as opposed to being kind of set in a big blocky style, right? You know what I mean? We've all seen those bands, and you know, it's very traditional. See where the prongs are way up in the corners, and it's like suddenly you tend to see the prongs more than you see the diamonds. I don't think that's ever the look you're going for. So it's really ingenious to put the design, more shared prong design, put those prongs a little bit more cinched in towards the center. It lets those diamonds just look like they're floating across the hand. It's also very stackable because of that. You don't have a lot of prongs getting in the way or building all this extra, you know, depth or width to the ring. It's just great, you know, next to another ring, next to another style, a solitaire, a band, what have you. It is white, yellow, rose gold, and instead of, and this is really important because it's a $29.99 price tag, we're going to go a lot lower than that. We're going to make it yours right now, and this is what it looks like. Oh, I love that close-up, seeing those diamonds just do what VS Diamonds do, glitter and sparkle and shine. And yet again, we just take that carat of 7, you divide it by 7 stones. That means 15 plus pointers. They're like 15.2 each if they're exact. What that really means is some are going to be 15, some are 16. We just guarantee you're getting at least a carat of 7 total weight. That's how that works. We've got a fantastic value. We do still have something remarkable. Don't forget, we still have tanzanites, by the way. Those 3 9.5 carat tanzanites are still here, so you can get any one of those you'd like. We have our last look at this diamond band until this price is actually where it's supposed to be today. We're going a lot lower for you just because I like to make sure with these diamond pieces precisely you get a last call. You get a last chance to get it at the price of old before it goes up to the price of new. And that's where we're going right now. And we only have about 40 minutes left in the show, so by all means, we got to hear from you with your requests as well. Anything you'd like to see or see recapped, good time to do it right now. Take a look at this. This band is so iconic. If you don't have a diamond band that you love to wear every day, or if you don't have one that's comfortable, or maybe, I think this is the biggest issue, you might have a diamond band from years ago, maybe those diamonds are not VS quality. A lot of people say to me, you know what, Lolo, I don't know what quality my diamonds are. If that's the case, they're probably not VS, right? If they're not the brightest sparkling diamonds you've seen, if they don't tend to just sparkle even in a low light environment, you can be due for an upgrade, and this is the way to do it without having to break the bank. Upgrade in jewelry sounds like a pricey endeavor, doesn't it? This is the easy and affordable way to do it. It's not $29 or even $19.99. How great is that? We're taking it much lower than even $19.99. Remember, last call at this price tag, get your big 15 plus pointers side to side across the hand. Looks like an eternity band, but without having any discomfort that sometimes an eternity band can bring or give. and it's not even $19.99. This is so good. It is $9.99 for that 7 stone. Is that the lucky 7 band? It could be. That's the 7 stone diamond band for $9.99 only. Huge value there, and I think we need a wheel. What do you guys think? A nice assorted wheel with, let's say, 4 different exotics all at one time. Great value. That's going to be coming up. We'll do that. We've got also, there's a Merengue Spinel that has yellow and white diamonds together. That's here. And if you want, we can even show you the 9-carat emerald cut. But this band, so must have, and I really do think you need to think about upgrading. Think about ring guards. If you don't do our famous Wonder ring that's got the double row that some people just say it's too big for a ring guard, for stacking and layering 2 at a time, this is one that would be great if you just want to go traditional but really nice diamonds, right? Like people say, you know, make it fashion, right? I say make it quality. You know, this is as traditional as it gets, but it's also that high-end quality, which is so important to get, especially with something you're going to wear every day. And probably, likely, your diamond band is something you wear every day. And by the way, this can be sized to a pinky ring, a thumb ring. Actually, I'm going to try it on in those different ways so you can see that. Christine, what color are you getting? Oh, might be going white. We might be going yellow. We might be going, don't know how to do rose, really. Just white gold over here. Jason getting one in white gold. That just sounded like a fun call. That was just a fun call. Was it a creepy call? Was it a weird call? Yeah, a little weird, I could tell. You don't hide your emotions very well. You're not very stoic. Yeah, you got one of those calls. All right, sorry, Jason. Yeah, I know those are awkward probably, right? All right, so $9.99. Will, are you getting a diamond band too? I want to try it on different fingers of the hand here. I know it's a little big for my pinky, but I'm going to try it on there anyways because I want you to imagine this. If you want to add a super cool pinky ring like that, you can. You can do it that way. I'm actually going to try it on as a thumb ring because I love it. I don't think it's too oversized to be a thumb ring. I think that'll work too. Let me show you there. I like a good thumb ring. I think it's a really good way to wear it, but I just wouldn't want it to be an eternity band. This is that great style where you can see just boom, boom, side to side there. Looking good, right? $9.99 only. That's a good one. So a very popular band always, but to get each and every diamond, they're all exactly the same size. And I mean, carat weights might differ a point here, a point there, but you're getting that, you know, again, all that same diameter, which is that, you know, millimeter size that goes across the way on a round. And then here it is up close one more time, $9.99. Grab it if you love it. It's such a cool piece and an important piece to get, and also a great giftable too. So that if you just totally cannot decide, maybe how are we going to honor that anniversary? Or, you know, a lot of gals I know, they like to stack more and more bands every 5 years. They'll get another band to stack as the whole wedding set builds. So that's one way you can do it too, is just keep on adding bands like this to a stack if you are comfortable stacking and wearing a lot of jewelry at once and wearing bigger styles. That would be a good one. Also, speaking of white diamonds, let me just flash this necklace because it's pretty cool. And we only have one, so I just wanted to blow out a designer necklace for you that comes with the chain. So you're getting everything you need, and yet it's that circular style that we rarely see. It's very hot in the world of jewelry, but we rarely see it here. And this one is done with both baguettes and rounds. The item number on this one is 9112. It's just a quick one only necklace. This is with the chain. You can take that chain off though. Plenty of room through the bail, and I do want to show you the adjustability you get. There's a lobster claw clasp. 3 different lengths to choose from, so you can wear it higher or lower on your neckline, 16, 17, 18 inches. The chain will come off this bail. The bail's hidden behind the top portion of the circle there, but you can take it off. So you can use this chain. Hey, it's good just investing. If you need a good chain that's going to work with all your pendants and you need a white gold diamond cut chain with adjustability, that's great for that. And then feel free to take it off this pendant, put it on with other pendants you have. This is a really classic chain. Chains can run you $600, $700 right now by themselves. This isn't much more to get 31 points in baguettes, 31 points in rounds, and make it a 62-point total weight here in the gold that is solid 14K white only, and we'll make it, you know what, better than $9.99. Chain included, pendant included. Let's show it up close as well, just so you can see what, again, gorgeous white diamonds do. But it's so much fun to see the baguettes in the rounds like this has, and you see that? It's actually 2. I wanted to also point out that it's 2 individual baguettes per section here. You would never know that. You know what they end up looking like? They look like big emerald cuts. That's what they look like. Housed in a semi-bezel, bookended by gold, done in the white gold as you see. Here's the finishing. I do want to show you there is just one individual round brilliant between each set of baguettes. And those are true baguettes. Well, gosh, it looks like maybe the outer one is tapered so slightly. It's just, again, the stack of baguettes with the rounds looks great. So you don't have all that many individual stones here. It would be 12 baguettes in total. And then you've got just the 2, 4, 6 different rounds. So only 18 different stones in this 61 or 62 points in diamonds. We'll make it $888. You get the chain with it and a whole fabulous piece. Ready for gifting? Even if it means to yourself. Put it on the second it arrives and you're good to go. I'll try it on the neckline. Then we have a wheel next. A gorgeous wheel with quite the variety of 4 different rings and totally different styles for you coming up. I'm going to just go ahead and put this on the hand first, and then we'll go back to the neckline too for another look at it, just so you can see all the different perspectives. And while I'm here, let me give you a diameter measurement on that circular style as well before we go. There it is. That's going to be 5/8. 5/8 of an inch, which means not quite 3/4, but definitely over a half there in the diameter of the circle style. And then we'll show it up on the neckline here for you as well, just so you can get the more further view here, just to see it a little bit further away, just to kind of get an idea of what that's all about. If you want to wear it at 16, that would fall right about here. 17 falls right about here, and 18 just a little lower than that. And of course, I mentioned that because all 3 of those links are built in here with that fabulous chain you're getting. So a really special piece, and only one there, and a great circular style, and nobody's got it yet. So there go our diamond pieces, either the band or one last look at this necklace with the baguettes in the rounds right here. That's our last call, $888. Next up, we're going to show you that set of 4. I've got 4 different pieces to put on a wheel. You know what that means. Big discount headed your way on our set of 4 on this discounted wheel coming up in rings. We'll start with a fabulous round opal. This is that gorgeous, look at that black opal. It's almost like the colors are circular with the stone shape there. Then you've got this beautiful, almost like, I think it's like a wreath style of a double halo where it's really frilly around it. This is one of those super rarities. Okay, I cannot believe this is on this wheel. This is one of our Windsor sapphires. If you're seeing 2 colors, that is correct. That's what makes this stone out of Windsor, the Windsor mine in Tanzania. That's what makes it so rare, is that there are basically a combination here of zoned hot pinky red ruby with a purple, almost like a polka dot of purple color, which is your purple sapphire. Zoned in the stone in that particular pattern. That's a cool stone, one only, but it's also packed with yellow diamonds. Then we have the alexandrite, which I might as well just put this in the front. This is a classic halo design, alexandrite in the center, of course a color changing stone. And then we have a traditional, classic, but beautiful because it's rare in the cut. That is an Asher cut blue sapphire. And all 4 are one of a kinds. And all 4 have to go. I don't know if there's a prettier, more beautiful colored display on a wheel than what we have sitting right there. Take a look at those colors. Whether you want multiple colors in a stone like the Windsor or the opal, whether you want a color change blue, green to red like the alexandrite, or whether you just want to go traditional, give me that pop of beautiful, bright cornflower, but electrified. That's how I qualify the blue sapphire color you're getting there. It's like a cornflower with an extra pop. It's got a little brightness to it, an extra. It's just extra bright. This doesn't mean too dark. We don't want our sapphires to get too dark. You don't want them looking like the night sky out there, okay? Nighttime, dark sky, that's like a midnight blue, a navy blue. We don't want that out of our sapphires. We want this color, this bright, kind of electrified royal blue. Ultimate, right? That's what you want. All 4. And remember, truly phenomenal. Even though Windsor, by the way, is not technically a phenomenal stone, it's doing, like, it doesn't actually technically have a phenomenal property to it, but it's phenomenal how rare it is, and that the gemologists of the world still don't understand why this corundum meshes the way it does in this one place. They've never found any other source, by the way. There's a lot of sources out there for sapphire and ruby, a lot of them. We only really talk about Ceylon for sapphires and Burma for rubies. But there are sources all over the world for these different stones, right? But there's only one source in the world that has ever been uncovered to give us essentially the combination like you're seeing in Windsor sapphires. You could call it a Windsor ruby if you want. We call them Windsor sapphires. It's really a ruby sapphire combo. So you choose your favorite. I just love that the Windsor has the yellow and then the white and then more yellow diamonds around it. These are all going to come down to a low price. They're all going to be, by the way, one only. And gold color change. What can we do? Well, we can change. I'm shocked, but we're even, if you want, we can change the winds to sapphire. I would really recommend leaving that in the yellow, but we can change it if you want. You can change anything up here. Change the gold color, get it how you like it, get your size so that it arrives ready to wear, and nothing. You know what's the last 30 minutes of the show? They've all got prices of $49. Actually, the Windsor started at $59.99 on our show. Better price right now. They're all one price. You would not be wrong to take multiples off this wheel. You could take 2 or 3 of them. You could take all 4. You'd have an entire gem collection that most collectors could spend a lifetime searching and collecting and not end up with a collection that good. And you could get it all here in one fell swoop at one affordable price. Take a look at this. This is awfully low. Alexandrite in the middle. Here are the carat weights. 72-point Alex with 52 points in diamonds. Carat 34. Asher, nope, that's the back. Asher cut sapphire, carat 34, 56 points in diamonds. The Windsor unheated emerald cut sapphire ruby combo. That's a 73-pointer. Yellow and white diamond, 66 on the yellow, 38 in the white. And then the opal. 60-point round, 80 points in diamonds. What do we like? The lowest price on any was $49.99. Was. Operative word. Was. They're not $49. Oh, this is so good. Which one do you like, Will? Do you have a favorite already? Alexandrite. Any gold on any one of them? They're not even $49, $39, $29, or they're not $19.99. That would be done right there. Done, done, done. But they're not $19.99. They're not, I got 25 minutes. I got to go lower. I got to get all 4 of these out the door without hesitation. We cannot leave a single one of these here. We cannot. They're not 19, 18, 17, 16. Oh, this is too low. They're not even $15.99. They're not $14.99. Call me if you haven't. We got to move them all. How are they not $14.99? And this is when you say sold and feel proud of it. Be proud that you're here to see this happening right now. They're not even $14.99. What in the world is happening on the Alexandrite, the opal, the sapphire, and then the combo sapphire? Okay, so we have one caller. Let's get 3 more. Unless, Will, could we convince them to take all 4 of these pieces? Because I got to make sure they all go. They all have to go. They're so good. They're so strong. They're so rare. They're so luxury. The way they're set, the diamond weights around them. I mean, every single one of them. This is it's a tough, I think the toughest part is choosing which one. Because if you like one of them, you're probably going to like all of them. Because they're all giving that rarity. They're all unique. And I really don't think anybody would look at this and go, oh yeah, I have one of those. I have 3 of those. Opal that looks like that, a sapphire and an Asher cut. I mean, the most common up there is a blue sapphire, but an Asher cut that's over a carat. And then we have the gorgeous Alexandrite, and the Windsor is the most rare, of course. Okay, we have nobody at $14.99. Move them back up. I think $49.99 on any given night. I think we should probably just head right back that direction. I'll tell you what. You know what? We've got 24 minutes. Let's give you an extra discount and see if they can go. I gotta feel good about this. 60 seconds, extra discount coming your way. Change the gold, get your size. All those extras are coming with it still. But this is truly a fantastic price on a phenomenal 4. It really is. Don't wait. They're not 14. Let's take a last look. We're going to give you an extra $100 off. I'll make them $1,399 a piece while they last. And when they're gone, they're gone. Will, can I try on the Alexandrite for you? It may already be gone. We're verifying. Here it is on the hand. Yellow, white, rose. You decide. There's the Alexandrite. Classic style. Who wants what, Jason? Black opal next. You got it. There's the Alexandrite. It's all $13.99, and it's a 72-pointer in the middle. And then you have 52 points in diamonds, all those bigger diamonds as your halo there. And that's $13.99. They all are. Let's go to the opal next for Jason's caller. Here's the opal. Also any gold. Look at that though. Watch it move. Look at all those colors in a round. 60 pointer on that stone there, Jason. That's 351. And it's a 60 point center. Of course, it looks bigger than that. You see that there. And the diamond weight is 80 points. Yellow gold now. Any gold you want, $1,399. And yes, it's got every, look at that teal. Look at that turquoise blue teal color happening in the opal. Let me know who's got what. Okay, so it sounds like Alexandrite may be gone. Opal's verifying. Anybody on the Windsor? Yeah. Which one? The Windsor and the blue. Are they already gone? Okay, so here's 9304. I think the blue sapphire and the Windsor are spoken for. Here's the blue sapphire and the hand joys for you. That's a carat 34 Asher, 56 points in diamonds. Yes, Jess? Alex? All right, so let's see here. That's the, look at that blue. Look at that blue. And that one for sure, Joyce, you've got it. And then the Windsor I'm going to try on for you next. That Windsor, look at that stone. Item number 174. It's a 73-point emerald cut. Yes, Jess? Thank you. All right, so there's the Windsor. Starts with a yellow diamond halo, then a white diamond halo, then a yellow diamond halo. Total weight there is 66 in the yellow, 38 in the white. So you know what that means. You got over a carat. And it's going to be, that's already gone as well. I love it in the yellow. Alexandrite, also gone. So it only, so that is, am I right? We only have our opal here then? All right, let's take a close-up look. Actually, we can bring up some graphics for you for the opal. That'll be item number 351. 60 pointer and 80 points in diamonds. Windsor, blue sapphire, and Alexandrite are all gone. By the way, I just have to say, a lot of people call it Alexanderite. It's not Alexanderite. It's Alexandrite. Just because I always wonder why so many people call it that. I think they're going with the name. You know, that like sounds like the name Alexander, which we know is a name, but Alexandrite. It's just Alexandrite, not Alexanderite. I hear it far too often, and it drives me crazy. But Alexandrite, it's just Alexandrite, goes right in R-I-T-E. Okay, coming up. And then we've got Mahenge. I do have, by the way, there's a chameleon diamond. Great GIA certified chameleon diamond. We do have a big emerald, got a great, oh, you know what's also here? The 201 yellow diamonds here. It's the most affordable of all of our 2 carats we've ever had. So I'll show that. And then we've got Sierra Santa, oh, wait, the Sierra Santa Maria. I really need to show this to you. This is a top quality 442. We got it really reduced. So the last of its kind here from our wheel is the opal, and there it is from all the different directions. Man, that's a good stone. Don't let that size fool you. It looks a lot bigger than it weighs, but this, yeah, you see why I had to bring this out before we go, which is only 19 minutes away from the conclusion of our show, so please let me know if there's anything we can recap, or if there's just a request you'd like us to bring out. We're happy to do that as well. But let's take a look at this, where we're seeing a beautiful larger, this is a 442, the item number is 514, and it's going to be our really saturated aqua. It looks like a, this is what a blue diamond would look like if you had a blue diamond in a museum. That was priceless, right? This is the color of a blue diamond, but we know our largest blue diamonds have been about 13, 14 points. So here's the big one here, 442, but just all ever bit that saturated Sierra we want to see. Sierra Santa Maria, completely defunct mine, extinct stone, quality of aqua's out there, but it's not this quality, right? It's a lot lighter, like barely their color, like really have to search for the blues. Here's where you get that stunning color. Richness and saturation. I was never an aqua fan, really, until I was introduced to Sierra Santa Maria, and that was actually many years ago, prior to TVON. But I wasn't selling it. I was at an estate, actually, it was an auction house that had estate pieces. Usually that is where you often have to go to even see a Sierra Santa Maria, because it's been essentially so long since it's been mined. That mine in Brazil has not been active for a good, I mean, even the very, very last little bit of it, it's been well over 15 years since we've seen any trace amounts come out of that mine. So you tend to have to go back in time and look at some of the older mined materials. So it's a lot of times you're going to find it in estate pieces. Pieces that have already, what that means is pieces that have been worn, pieces that have been, you know, made many years ago, worn for a long time. That's where I had my first encounter with Sierra Santa Maria. It was at a big, I was invited to this really hoity-toity, super fancy auction, and I was really proud to be there, and it was really exciting. I saw some incredible things I'll never forget. One of the pieces being Sierra Santa Maria, and it was no bigger than this. It was about a 4-carat stone. Sold for over $300,000. That's usually what they do. They can be easily $60,000, $70,000 a carat and beyond. And depending on what you have around it, diamond weight wise, they can go farther up than that. So it just, again, I was never one to even, it never really even registered on my radar. And maybe you're the same way, where we know aqua, we've heard of it, we know it's a March birthstone, so it gets a lot of publicity, if you will, but most of it has no actual similar visual look. There's no similar aesthetic to when you're talking about Sierra Santa Maria. And if you're like me and you're going, yeah, the light barely there blue just does nothing for me, this is the way to get that ultimate saturation. We've turned so many people onto aquas here because maybe you were in that same boat. You looked at it as a more inexpensive, affordable, kind of everywhere, everybody's got it stone, but you look at the color difference, the quality difference is everything. And this is why, all of this said, kind of letting you know why when we typically see a 442 like this, especially when it's got a lot of diamond weight, why it's usually $6,000. With all of our values we have, you're still usually paying quite a bit more for an aqua like this. This is not the case tonight. When it started sure enough, this started only at $49.99, but still, compared to where I'm taking it, huge value, huge moment, because it's not $49.39 or even $2,999. That's a mega stone. Watch it on the hand here. I think you're going to like it, and I know it's going to go in a hurry, and it's not even $29.99. Nope, it is not. It's $19.99 tonight for the 442, and here is what it looks like on. Such a beautiful piece. A little bit of a split shank. Got diamonds set within that on the sides there, and that really large oversized halo that's so well done. And look at that color saturation. See how even from afar we could go further and further and further away, and it never ever ever stops with that saturation, that beautiful like ultra, it's like an ultra sky blue. And I mean sky blue and the topaz. You know, when we talk about topaz, there's 3 varieties of blue topaz: sky, Swiss, London, right? The sky's the light, the Swiss is the electric, the London's the navy. Well, I don't mean sky blue like that light version of topaz. I'm talking about like as blue and crisp and bright as the sky is on a perfect sunny springtime day. That kind of vivid, where it almost hurts your eyes to look at it, right? Because it's such a beautiful, vibrant, saturated blue. That's the sky blue I'm talking about. That's what this aqua gives. We also have one of our incredible diamond bands that is not a single row, but a triple row that gives you 2 carats. That's going to make an appearance as well, because we want to make sure you see this before the price goes up also. And we have a very limited stock that we can offer tonight. So we'll show that next. We had the single row, which had a carat 07 in diamonds. Now tonight we bring the 2 carat exactly diamond band. This is the wide version. This is where we really very rarely see pave done with a stone size this large, but here it is. So still that pave technique where it's essentially diamonds with micro prongs, so it's paved is really the idea, and that's supposed to be just solid, continuous, seamless diamonds throughout. It's item number 324. That goes back, by the way, 1110324. That goes back a ways. Remember when I alerted you as to the carat 07 diamond band being last time at $9.99, right? We had a $29.99 should be price, new price. Then we were going to bring it back. Well, here we go again. That was made some time ago. That item number is the telltale sign. That was developed and created quite some time ago. We're talking 6 years ago, back into those early item numbers. Let's get you a better price, not the same price. That'd be great. I love when we can stick to a price from 6 years ago. That's going to mean good things. But if we can go lower, like I'm about to do, lower than what you paid for this very same ring, what's changed? Everything and nothing. What do I mean? Nothing's changed with the ring. Still VS quality, still 2 carats in diamonds, all bigger individual stones in a lot of gold. What's changed outside of the ring? Everything. Everything. 6 years? 6 years ago, think about it, it was 2017. Things were different. Prices were different. We hadn't all been through what we've been through. That means if we're going where this was $19.99 6 years ago. And I'm going lower tonight. But be prepared, because the next time you see this with a different item number that's going to be a 112 to start, it's going to be like 112. By then, we'll probably see 112, 2383, something like that. By then, much different price. This is the 6 year ago price. Luckily tonight, we're going backwards. We're going lower than where it was. That's what diamond value is all about. You get a lot of gold with this band. You know what this is? It's as wearable as that single row we had earlier. That single row with the 7 individual stones, great. But this is as wearable. You would wear it the same way, except this one probably not a pinky or a thumb ring. It's just too wide for that. But as far as access and wearability, every day, smooth comfort on the inside, nice smooth surface on the outside, so when you run your hand along it, it's not catching on anything. This is the ring to own and get you that big diamond weight at a teeny tiny price. There's nothing wrong with $19.99, especially when you're getting such individual big sizes like this is. Watch this on the hand and then watch it fly. That's how it's finished on the inside all the way through. Watch how the diamonds are also going to go completely side to side across the top of the finger, so it doesn't end prematurely where it's like, oh, there's your diamonds from here to here and then there's gold. No, the diamonds continue one side all the way to the other. It's not 19 or 18 or $1,700. $99. We're getting awfully close to the last 10 minutes of our Wednesday here. So we need to hear from you. If you have any requests, anything you want to see again, this is not even 17. Look at that. Smooth as can be. You can run your finger along it. I'm wearing all this delicate fabric tonight. There's mesh and there's silk and there's all this. And that would snag about anything if it were just an ordinary setting. But because it's done in that pave, even with bigger stones, you can run it along your finer fabrics, your really fine gauge knits, your sweaters, your cashmeres, your silks, your laces, and this is never going to get in the way. I mention that because that's really important for a ring you wear every day. Because even if you're thinking, no, I never wear sweaters, no, I never wear silk, no, I never wear lace, trust me, there will be a day when you're wearing something delicate and nothing makes you more mad than when your gorgeous piece of jewelry ruins a perfectly good piece of clothing. Anybody else had that happen? Is it upsetting? Yeah. Your jewelry should not hurt the grandkids. It should not scratch the pets. It should not hurt the clothing and the attire and anything else. It should just be wearable and comfortable, and that becomes so important. I would say that's less important on a piece you wear one time when you're going out to dinner. And you're going to sit there and look pretty for 2 hours at dinner. And you're going to toast your champagne glass, and you're going to eat your meal, and you're going to hug friends, right? That's less important compared to a piece you wear every day, all day. Your workhorse, your wedding band, whatever it is, right? That's important because you don't want it to be in the way. It should be lovely and pretty and never get in the way of anything, never be uncomfortable, never be sharp, nothing. So this is what this ring does. And yet with all that said, 2 carats in VS diamonds and all that gold is not even $1,799 or $1,777. I'm not one to be like, I don't consider myself the most pragmatic person in the world when it comes to fashion, jewelry, clothing. You should see the shoes I wear. You should see the clothing. You should see the handbags. I mean, I'm not all about like, hey, I want the most practical thing out there. I don't. Practicality is not that important on my list of priorities. But when it's a piece you wear every single day, that better be something that is thought about. And that's when you have to think about those types of things. This even could be a men's band. It's got enough width to it and enough size and enough power. If a gentleman with a bigger finger wanted to wear that, you could wear it too. It's not even $1,777. Blow it out. Better than 6 year ago pricing. It is $1,699 for the band in white, yellow, or rose gold. And that's it. $1,699. Well then, that's how we do it. So this is last call. We've got about, well, actually, we've got 8.5 minutes left in the show. Not a lot of time. Want to get you in. This is it. What do you need to see from the show? Any last minute requests, something we can grab and bring out for you? We don't have a lot left. So we have the aqua we just showed you, the diamond circle necklace, the opal from the wheel, all 3 of the tanzanites. Is that still true? All 3 tanzanites? I'm going to show them. Yes. Is that what you wanted to see? Which one? All 3. I like it. We're on the same wavelength. Who is that, Will? Who? We're sharing the brain tonight. Anna? Annette. Annette, yes. Annette. All right, Annette, let's show them again. We're going to show all 3. That was the shocker of the night. Pretty much everything else is gone, but that trio of tanzanites is here. I'm going to show them again. If you missed them, stay here. Let me know if you like this band. 2 carat VS triple row but pave set diamond band. Look at that. Strike up the band. Let's show you the 3 tanzanites that are available. And here's the first one. I'm going to set them up just like I did, 9.5 carats plus for each one. Here is the cushion cut. That's the traditional cushion. Here's the square cushion. All 3 are available. They're all the same price. This is last call. Annette, save me from myself. I do not need to buy 3 tanzanites. I'll take 1, but I don't need to buy 3 tonight. And I need a blue wing, and I like all 3 of these. Honestly, I don't even know which one I would choose. I don't know which one I would choose for myself because each one is giving me something special. And the reds are off the charts on all 3, right? What do you guys see me in the emerald cut? Yeah. How about whatever's one's left at the end of the night? That's probably how it's going to end up. But here we go. The 971's in the middle. This is 971 with 46 points, stays in the yellow. The next one is the 9 carat 61 right over here. That's going to be the left side. That's the 961, 96 points in diamonds, halo, any gold. This, oh, isn't it thinking about the big diamond weight? That's the 953. It's princess cuts, rounds, a total of 152 in diamond weight and includes the sides. Let me show it on. I think that's the one she has her eye on. That is the 953. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Square, yeah. Is that the one you've got? Is white gold okay with her? Because that one stays in the white gold. Looks like this one is gone. Congratulations, Annette. Enjoy it. That is 9367 for you, Will. 9367. Congratulations, Annette. Here we go with the emerald cut and the cushion. That is the rectangular cushion on the left. Those are the 2 remaining. This again, a little less diamond. Actually, I might now put these here just because I don't know why. I always like the more, the shorter one on that side and then move them up to the big one on the right. But that's going to be, again, both huge sizes, just a matter of do you like emerald cut or cushion cut. This is a traditional rectangular cushion cut. You can obviously see how stunning the reds are in either. That would be the 971. Listen, there's only 10 points difference here between the 2. This is the 971 and this is the 961. So it's less about carat weight, more about truly the look, the cut, what aesthetic do you like better, which cut do you like better. That's really, really important here. The cushion cut square is officially gone. So now we need to ask, which one do you like of the emerald cut or the cushion cut that's more elongated? You decide. Remember, diamond weights go like this. This one's the one you can change, by the way. So if yellow gold is not your favorite, that might be a deal breaker here. This one's got to stay in the yellow gold. That, again, is the 971 with 46 points of pave diamonds. This is the larger diamond weight, and 961 in the center. 96 points in the diamond weight, traditional halo. Last call, it's $36.99 per piece. We're probably going to end on that unless there's any other requests we can bring out. Don't forget about that 2 carat diamond band we still have here for you as well. That is still available if you'd like it. You can get that for $16.99. Even the 7-stone style, we had that for $9.99. You can grab that if you'd like. The opal from our wheel, that was the 80 or 60 point round. We still have that one for you. 2 color change skeins from way in the beginning of the show. Both of those color change skeins are still here. And reminder, really important reminder, by the way, as we have 4 minutes left in the broadcast, we are back tomorrow night to do it again. Different jewelry, big, big, big celebration. We have a major, major, major show all week and weekend long. Let me tell you, it's Thursday, Friday online, Saturday, Sunday mornings on television, Monday night, the whole thing. It is really... Oh, this week is good. This week is real good. This is a week you never want to miss because when a big trade show is happening and we've had a lot of new jewelry design for this week, we're so excited about what's to come. So hopefully you'll join me. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. That'll be 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you then, 3 hours live. That's for your Thursday evening. Can't wait for that. And then we are, just really bringing it this weekend. You got to be with us. So don't forget, if you have any requests or anything you'd like to check on, you can always just call your operator as well. They'll be able to let you know if anything that you're thinking about is still here, still available. Any questions you have. These last 2 tanzanites, though, they have to go. They have to go. Emerald cuts, and remember, these came down well below $400 a carat. They're like $380 a carat, maybe even a little less. So you've got some major values that's not even factoring in the incredible diamonds and gold you have with each. So emerald cut lovers, cushion cut lovers, you've got 2 great choices here at $36.99, but we only have 3 minutes left in the show, and we'll see you tomorrow night. So take a look at this. This is our last call on the tanzanites. Let's get them all gone. They're one of a kind. So this is not something you want to wait and say, Oh, I'll call tomorrow. They're not going to be here. Remember how often we see pieces go at the very end and a little bit after the show goes off the air. A lot of people call in after the broadcast ends to pick up those pieces. So remember, that's important. Don't just sit back and say, I'm sure they'll be here tomorrow. These are one of a kind. Did you get a diamond band or a tanzanite? Did you get 2 diamond bands? The 2 carat, and you got 2 of them? How many? 3? Oh. How many? You got 1, 2. 2 bands for 1 caller. I wonder if they were doing like a set. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love it. Thank you. Who was that? And it was Annette who got that tanzanite, right, Will? That was Annette who got that tanzanite, right? Thank you, Annette. Alan in Florida, thank you. He got a couple of diamond bands, right? The 2 carat version. Glad he got those before the price goes up. Thank you, Alan in Florida. Enjoy. And here we go with our last now. 98 seconds left. We still have these 2 tanzanites. They can't stay here tonight. We're not putting those back to Betty Bye in the vault, okay? They got to go out to you. Let's get them sized and shipped out to you tomorrow. That sounds like a better plan. At least get it at home, see what it's all about. Check out those gorgeous red flashes and those neons in person and see what is happening. But $36.99 to get either. Remember, it's a 971 or a 961. 971 here, 961 over here, both with great diamonds and mountings and everything else. So remember how low that per carat goes, because even on the smaller of the 2 stones being 961, you're still looking at a $384 per carat price tag. On some of the bigger stones we have, that's a great value on a 2 or a 3 carat. Reminder, these are over 9.5 carats in their size. So whatever you do, don't wait. Don't miss out on them. Give us a call even if it's after we go off the air. We're about to in 40 seconds. We are still taking your phone calls. Same phone number to dial in. These 2 tanzanites or anything else you want to check on, this is the time to do it. Don't wait till tomorrow. We see you tomorrow night. Remember, tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see y'all then. Big Thursday. Don't miss it. There's a lot of special things planned this week, and I cannot wait to show it all to you. So we'll see you then. And again, in the meantime, you just jot down that item, or not the item number, the phone number, so you know how to get through. We've got item numbers, so we can help you out with either the emerald cut or the cushion cut. Let us know. Thanks again for joining me tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for shopping. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Good night.